We're about to play Hooked on You, the new Dead by Daylight dating sim. So, without further ado, when the waiting times for Hooked on You are just as bad as Dead by Daylight. I cough, 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 I cough. You wake up on the beach, soaking wet, salt water stinging the inside of your throat, as if you'd nearly drowned. Water falls from your mouth as you open it to gasp for air. You have no memory of what got you here. In fact, you can only remember your own name, but not where you came from, or a single fact about your life. What you do know is that despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute, or can I go on? So I can give you a minute, we've got plenty of time. Endless time, really. An eternity, if you catch my drift. Whoa, not now, Ocean. Sorry, Elnari. May I continue? Please, go on. Okay, then. Where was I? As I was saying, you look down at your feet, ankle deep in crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. Oh! A decomposing face stares up at you from beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit. A stream of dark bile, bugs, worms, and other ick. Questions race through your mind. Where are you? How did I get here? Who is this incredibly charming and well-spoken voice in your head? However, answers don't come so easily. Your mind is completely blank. What will you do? Run. Close your eyes, or dig up that face. We gotta go an interesting route, right? Dig up that face. I wanna see it. Give it here. You brush the sand away from the half-buried human head embedded in the ground before you. Blech. There's no body, just this head. As you pick it up, flakes of skin fall to the ground. Jaw falls open, revealing a gold coin sitting on the rotted tongue of this poor dead soul. Getting your hands dirty, I see. I like that. You're a take charge type. You are absolutely right, Ocean. You are absolutely right. I love these fucking anime lines. You examine the gold coin briefly, happily distracted from what was otherwise being an extremely confusing morning. The sun beats down on you, drying your clothes. You check your pockets, but they're empty. Plenty of room for the gold coin. You suppose, so you deposit it. Romance the ocean! Romance the ocean! When can we fuck the ocean? Let's fuck the ocean! Come on, let's fuck the ocean. Is there a romance ocean? Romance ocean? Why, that's a nice coin you got there. What if you were to spend it right now? Okusi? Oshusi? No thanks, or why not? Should we spend the coin? Let's fuck the ocean. Only 2022. We spending this coin or what, chat? Save it. Not right now. Look, I'm gonna level with you here. That coin you found is mine. I dropped it yesterday and I've been looking all over for it. Dropped it? Into a dead person's mouth? Could you just give it back? No. It's mine. Psh, be that way then. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand next to you. You stare down, frozen. A voice calls out from behind you. Little help, please? Huntress. You turn around, and when you see what's waiting for you, your jaw just hits the ground. Oh! 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 Let's go! Daddy. Honestly though, Huntress took me by surprise. Also respectful boomer. Oh my god. They all look so good. They all look so good. Do you know what Wraith reminds me of? It reminds me of that one character from Monster High. If you know who I'm on about. There's one character in Monster High or Monster Prom, one of the two. Monster High. Monster Prom or Monster Camp. That's the one. I got their names mixed up. But yeah, one of the characters from that. If you know what I mean, then you know. If you've played those games. But yeah, Wraith looks really cute. These fucking washboard abs. I love that outfit he's wearing as well with the, like, the shirt and the shorts. I would wear that. I would wear that, what Wraith's wearing right now. I would wear it. And Huntress, just mommy as fuck. Holy shit. Oh my god, Spirit looks hot as shit as well. And Trapper, like I said earlier, daddy. Wait, can I go back? I can't go back. Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out, penetrating you via your eyes. Oh my god. Oh my god! Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, let's call them killers, I don't know. Not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. The blinking's a little uncanny, lol. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once, and you're completely paralyzed. Hello? These are weird days. Then there's this. All you could do is sit and look down at the ball and pick up this monstrosity. This. Sorry, my dyslexia is kicking in now. You know I had a good run earlier with reading? And now as soon as I start simping, I can't read anymore. There are weird days, and then there's this. All you could do is look down at the ball and pick up this monstrous lineup of back up at this monstrous lineup of, well, literal monsters. Sexy ass monsters though. We're a monster fucker. Let's go. We're a monster fucker. What do you do? Toss it back, kick it back, say no thanks. Say nothing, do nothing. Toss it back. I wanna hang out with him. You bend down, grab the ball. It's warm and sitting in the sand on this beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully through the air and lands right in the Huntress's hands. Reading brain cell got distracted by Booba. Not bad, stranger. I don't know how I give her that voice. That's not Huntress' voice. That's a Huntress' voice. But my god. Buff mommy, yes. Fucking crush me. Oh my god, her hair is so cute. Oh my god. Huntress's muscles ripple as she grips it in her hand. You look her up and down and consider what it might be like to be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm, perhaps maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay, it's natural. Honestly though. Try how much? Blah. Shut up, Spirit. Hot ass bitch. They're speaking directly to you, but you still can't bring yourself to reply. You're entranced. They're like the hot popular people that you're just terrified of. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone's gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you walk across the beach to these strange residents who casually bat a volleyball back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion into their private beach. Onto their private beach. Should you be frightened? Worried? Excited? Did I refer to them as killers? Not to give too much away. But at the same time, damn, they're looking very appealing in their own way. And nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Ooh, ocean. Don't be scared, Elnari. You were made for this. Well, geez, if the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's gonna work out. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. Seemed like you derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. That fucking thing was like, made for shrimping on monster. Made to be a monster fucker. Let's go. You derail the game just by showing up, nitwit. I guess you're also a nitwit. Look, it's best just to go with what Trapper says when he says it. It's a policy I hold for pretty much anyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Hey, don't worry about it. It's just a game. Existence, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than the silly game. I think Huntress wants to fuck me. Not gonna lie. Feelings mutual. What's your deal? What brings you here? You mean they're here to do more than distract from a total domination? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hey, yo! That was Wraith. He's that Sai, he was just done with the game too. Either that or he saw a butterfly or something. Sounds like it. Look, I don't care why this Slack John Moran is here. I just want to know, can we kill them or not? You know you can't. At least, not yet. Oh my god. Oh yeah, not yet. Hey Elnari, you might want to know, you know, say something? Actually, never mind, there's plenty of time for that soon enough. Right now, this group has some questions for you. Oh, let's go. Be warned. Answer quickly and answer well. Fuck! That's not what I'm good at. I'm not good at reading quickly. This is a timed quiz, so it'll be very important. Like, oh, fuck. Very important. Or not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't remember. For fuck's sake, Gabe, don't stress me out like this. I'm dyslexic. I can't answer things quickly. I can't read. How attractive would you say you are? Average. I'm pretty average, I think. Just at facing the crowd, another normal, meaningless life at an endless cycle. I think you're quite cute, like a chipmunk or grizzly bear. Huntress. Psh. Nutty, nutty, you teasing me. If you get a superpower, what would it be? Flight. Flight for sure. Technically, I suppose I can fly, honestly. It's not all that cracked up to be. As far as I go, still not where I want to be. What was your best subject in school? Math and history. I didn't like either. Skipping class. You can say I majored in skipping class, huh? Or if I ever gone to this, if I'd ever gone to school, I'm sure I would have done great in skipping class. I prefer skipping over walking most always. I love Huntress. What's your favorite animal? Cat. Why is everyone looking at me? Just gonna go the typical cute goth girl. I have some specific love of all things cats. More specifically black cats. Well, I do. You can all go to hell anyway. Spirit, me too, bitch. Me too, bestie. We got this. We got this. What is your favorite color? Blood red. My favorite color is actually lilac. Or like purple. Like the color purple for my headphones. Some call it the color of love. But love is just another word for pain. 3-day-old corpse. What's your dream job? Not working at all. If we get to do what we really want, why work at all? It takes a lot of courage to break free from society's expectations to climb the ladder. Only she can spin laziness into some kind of grand crusade. Damn millennials. Excuse me. I'm not a millennial. Best flavor ice cream. Vanilla chocolate horse flesh. I don't like ice cream that much. Horse flesh, let's go. Horse flesh. Horse flesh. I mean, my favorite flavor is pain. Same, bestie. Mine's vanilla, swirled with pain. I love these guys so much. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived myself. But enough about ice cream, am I right? I do like mint chip. I do like mint chip. Hold on a second. This reminds me. I am right. Anyways. What? It's like you learn right before we go too much further. What do I say? Do what I say if you want to survive. Pick mint chip. We're teaching lessons now, narrator. You rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule on this island. Even for faceless voices. Tell me, what is the best flavor of ice cream? Mint chip. Best flavor is mint chip! So obedient. This ocean trying to fuck me. I think you're gonna do just fine. Oh god. Anywho, fuck the ocean. Let's fuck the ocean. If there's no option to fuck the ocean in this game, I'm gonna rate it like 1 out of 10 on IMDb or fucking IGN. Anywho, now that's so they know so much about you. I'm sure the group wants to start getting to know them. I'm Trapper. Pretty much run things around here. I'm the smartest, richest, strongest person on the whole island. Fuck yeah, mate. I don't like losers. If you wanna know what a loser looks like, say hello to Wraith. Poor Wraith. Hi, I'm Wraith. I'm nothing like anyone else. He's a cutie. He is a cutie. I love his character design so much. I love him. I like nice people and loathe big dumb idiots. Me too, bestie. Me too, bestie. Hey, yo. Did you hear that? Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. I like Spirit. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time. The things I do hate, I really hate, you know? I feel that. I feel that. Based on my personal observations, life is nothing but suffering and society is carefully calculated. Is a carefully calculated lie to keep everyone subservient to those in power. It's better to choose to just not take part. Jeez, it's like she's downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Fuck society, man. Just get a load of this society. Oh no, wait, I'm remembering Spirit's story now. This looks exactly like what happened. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let these bummers get you down. Hold me in your arms, Huntress. Hold me in your arms. There's lots of fun to be had on this island, along with lots of love. Love me. Love me. Choose me. Pick me. Yeah, there is, if you know what I mean. Trapper, what are you suggesting? Grow up? Fuck's sake. Sorry. Grow a body. I've explained this 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a literal ghost. I just create a trail of fog if I'm I'm not made of it. Whatever, fog body. Fucking fog body? Is that meant to be a pun on hog body? Trapper, you cunt. That's not nice. I agree, Ray. That is not nice. He's not nice. You love it. Only sometimes. Ew, really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Don't speak for me. I also hate it. Stop speaking entirely, actually. I fucking love Spirit. For the first time ever, I agree with Rafe. Let's move on, otherwise they'll do this all day. Besides, if I know this crew, and I do, they'll want to show off soon enough. If we're done playing, let's do something else instead. Well, for once, I actually agree with the meathead. I say we go to my yacht. It's a massive boat. It's a massive boat. Dyslexia hoomst. It's the massive boat docks nearby. It's the B and the D in that sentence. Really fuck me. I give everyone a taste of the luxury, of true luxury and power. Wraith rolls his eyes. I get literally the same fucking reaction, babes. Don't mind him. He just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless, desperate, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth. The way it's flaunted needlessly, and the cruelty in agendas? Hey. What about hanging out by the pool? I find water calming, simple, beautiful. Hey, what about a volleyball game? We can exercise and have fun as a group. Are you all serious? There's a perfectly good lounge to chill out over there. I'm tired, and besides, I hate being in the sun. Where do you want to go? Who do we see first? I love the bongo noise. Through the fire and flames, let's go. Through the fire and flames on bongos, let's go. It'd be great to relax for a second at the lounge. To kick up your feet, look over the ocean, relax in your own terms. You're right. You're right. Who would want anything else? Dry, comfortable, enjoying a cool drink on a hot day. It's the best. I mean, what kind of fool, what kind of monster, what kind of mask-wearing psychopath would finally be granted a break from the constant grind of chasing and fighting to get ahead and then choose to exert themselves in, quite frankly, any way whatsoever? That sentence didn't make any sense in my head. Why am I the only one who gets it? It's time to stop living by the rules. I don't want to do it any longer. Fucking same, babes. We should probably give her a second to calm down. You're right. You're right. Hey, yo! Claude and Dwight! Oh my god, they look so cute! Oh my god! You goofy bastards. Oh, I love them. Give them cosmetics in Dead by Daylight. You won't, pussies. Just one moment. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activity coordinators. They're also the cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and every other job. They're the only help remaining on the island. This place we call Murder Island. Cue dramatic musical flourish. None of the others survived. Have survived the interview process, I mean. Hence why we shall heretofore refer to them as survivors with a capital S. These two have worked here a long time. So very long, I don't know how long it's been. Sorry, anyway, I should probably let Dwight and Claude do their mandated jobs. They sure look happy, but they're vibrating with nervous energy that's starting to give me the creeps. But now escort the group to the venue of your choosing. However, in the future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible. And don't just run off to various activities unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here. All you can do is allow us to do our job. The most you can do is help us get off this, Dwight! Yes, pardon me, please follow us. Hey, narrator. Yes, something I can help you with? Those two, Claude and Dwight. Did they mention something about wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape? Escape them? No, I think you're mistaken. Seemed like Dwight was asking help to get off this island, though. Oh, right. That. Yes, that's true. He was. They just meant that he wants to get to the other vacation island getaway, a couple of miles south of here. Just fancier accommodations in this island. It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities hang out. Very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm as this island, though. Trust me, you won't want to go there. With all that money comes a lot of restrictions. Why is there so much, like, fucking reading, bro? Why is there so much reading? I'm dyslexic! I have ADHD! I can't read for long periods of time. Why did I choose to play this game? It's one of those big corporate outfits, quite exclusive, where all the famous celebrities. We literally just read that. This is where you belong. Yeah, it's only reading, I'm afraid. Yep, because it's a dating sim. You know what, chat? I didn't ask to be bullied. Now off. Now off you go. It's time for an activity on this island. Your decisions matter, mostly, when I agree with them. Not like the other island. So what will it be? Go with Spirit. Let's go, Spirit. Finally, freedom for the preposterous preposterous premise that the four of us would be engaged in some sort of thrilling 2-on-2 volleyball match. Spirit looks at you from beneath the gigantic sun hat. She takes a conspiratorial tone. I don't know whose idea volleyball was in the first place, but I hate them. Don't know what that word is. I tried to, whatever that word is, a sprained ankle. But everyone already knows that I technically float above the ground, so nobody believed that I was putting any pressure on my joints in the first place. They tried to annoy everyone by not giving a crap, and then that didn't work. I tried whining, and then that didn't work. I threatened to kill every single person on this island, but... Hello, titties. Sorry. Titties. Sorry. Titties. Sorry. Titties. Sorry. Titties! Sorry. Turns out I'm not the first to toss this kind of threats around this island. So, thanks, I guess, for getting it called off. Titties? 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 Are you threatening to end each other again? Now it's Dwight who takes a conspiratorial tone, his eyes shifting as he slips into a loud whisper. Please just make it quick! So you'll be saying when we get behind the bar and make a drink of your dreams. Ah! Ah! Hilarious, right, Dwight. Right, yeah, right. So what will you be having? Vodka soda, ew. Sangria, it's alright. Scotch rocks or virgin daiquiri? Scotch rocks. On a day like today, I could use something strong. Scotch on the rocks. Claudette uncorks a very expensive bottle of top shelf liquor and pours you a glass. Do enjoy. You would drink that. It smells like kerosene. You need to embrace the burning. The burning? Oh yeah. Why would you embrace that? Burning is very stifles a sob. Oh no, baby, no! No! Wraith! I can't even think about it. Well then don't just get off my back, you weirdo. Oh, baby Wraith, you bitch boy. He's just traumatized, Slasher. He has trauma. Ooh. Come to think of it, strong, expensive, better the longer you leave it locked in the basement. Scotch is the best! Trapper guzzles half a bottle and burps. It'd be disgusting if it wasn't so. No, disgusting is exactly what it is. Since we fulfilled your requests, it's time for you to return the favor. I should have known there was a catch. Icebreaker time! Fuck. I swear I know they pull this kind of faux enthusiastic community building crap. I was suggested we attempt to walk to the lowest point of the ocean before we set foot near this bar. You don't think it'd be kind of fun? A little fun? Never mind, I hate it. This sucks. But could be fine. Or whatever you say. Has anyone seen my hat? Literally never seen him in a hat. If you must make small talk, I'm at least picking a topic before we end up being forced to do some lame improv game. Then nerd slids learn their non-sports after school activities that I definitely never did because I'm not a nerd. Methinks a certain someone doth protest too much. Sitting here on this beautiful sunny afternoon, warm sand beneath the cool fog beneath my 7 feet. Topic I choose is books, novels, comics, fiction or none. Reading is the only real escape from it, inescapable horror of the life. Of life, the escape into your own mind. Fuck me, I can't read. Why are you doing this to me, game? A groan rose through the crowd. Not a lot of readers here, I'd imagine, based on that response. I'm more enthusiastic about drinking. Considering the situation we're in, it seems appropriate to ask you. Elnari, what's your desert island book? The one you'd bring with you if you were here on an island like this. Oh, and it has to be classic horror for reasons that should be obvious. She means because it's an island of horror villains and those books are all in the public domain. Nothing too modern. Humanity has really gotten soft these past 100 years. So what's your favorite? Oh, Dracula. 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 Dracula was classic and still scary. Or is it because I'm obsessed with vampires and I love vampires? To be seduced by some beautiful stranger only to learn later on that they're an immortal villain? It's downright thrilling. Why'd she hold a sword like that? Why? The way that she holds that sword is... Need I say more? If you know, you know. Thrilling? Well, I guess, but I was gonna say that despite the deviant behavior of Dracula and the threat of the possible danger and even death that he poses, can't help but get turned on by the liberation from the status quo that he represents. Okay. Same here. So what if some old doctor says he's a bad boy? He's supposed to reek like garlic and sleep alone. Who did they think would buy into that? Sure knows how to wield a sword, huh? Yeah. Yeah. Sure does. Sure does. Legit shocked you. 1 second. My lip ball fell out. I'll just keep it out. I can't be asked screwing it back in. I'm trying to play this game. First, you're trapped in the nightmare that the undead that is undead life eternal, which I know is a little something. Which I know a little something about. You could do a lot worse than great clothes, a castle, and a lover who doesn't take shit from anyone. She can wield my sword if she wants. Hey yo! I mean, she can wield that sword in my direction. I'll tell you that. The scariest part of Dracula is thinking that no one will ever be quite as interesting to make love to as a vampire. Completely agree, Spirit. Completely agree. Enough about these old stories that belong to someone else. I think it's time to make up some new stories of our own. Before you know what's going on, Huntress starts waving an empty vodka bottle in the air. devilish twinkle in a half-mask covered eye. Might I suggest something a little naughty? Let's all get in a circle and in a circle and spin this bad boy. Damn those thighs. Fucking choke me with them thighs, Huntress. Get it, beach. Get it, beach. Oh, for fuck's sake. What are you doing here? Great idea. Trickster. Isn't it a bit late to introduce a new character? I thought I was the one who gets to make the rules, so I'm not sure who I'm asking. But I wasn't ready for this. Well, hello. Who is this new fan in the waiting? Fuck off, you cunt. Beat it, hack. I don't know, what's the harm of inviting one more person to join the circle of our game? For our game. Oh, I can't stay. I was just saying it's a great idea. Also teasing the secret trickster ending. Oh my god. Not the fourth wall break. Holy abs, Batman! Daddy, sorry. Daddy, sorry. I don't agree with that one, Chief. I'm more of a huntress and spirit maid, if you get what I mean. Got much better things to do than hang out here. I'm famous. Toodaloo. Rules are simple. First you spin, then you swap spit. That's it. It's funny, I've been making Trickster a lot lately. Me too, actually. I enjoy playing Trickster. But let's be clear, this ain't a peep show. We're here to have a good time, but in a classy way. Can I make out with Huntress, please? All make-outs will happen happen out in view of the public eye. Real romantic, like. I haven't played Spin the Ball since I was, like, 16, 18. No, yeah, I was 18 because it was in uni. Yeah. Romance is the goal. So I'll be waiting here in complete silence, trying to listen in and use our imaginations while you make out on the other side of the bar, but not watching. Jesus Christ. Like adults, romantic, well-adjusted adults. Elnari, you're up! Grab the bottle in your hand. Put your fate in the hands of the empty bottle gods. Please be the Huntress or Spirit. Please be Huntress or Spirit. Please be Huntress or Spirit. Minigames consist of 2 parts. On top, a pointer which rotates in a clockwise direction. On the bottom is your target you'll be pointing at. Minigame, special minigame, perfect for less coordinated people because there's no winning or losing. They're not watching. I think I played it like twice in uni. Yeah, I played it a few times when I was a teenager, like at house parties and stuff, but I only ever played it like a few times. Well, technically, wherever the pointer stops, that's your result. I suppose if it doesn't stop where you want to, so it's a bit like losing. Ready to play, or would you like me to repeat that? Ready! Ready. Away we go! Spin the bottle and see you're gonna smooch. Yeah! Let's get it! You got Huntress! You two were meant to be. Psych. You have to spin you have to spin multiple times for your real result. First you get it 3 times is your true match. That's why I play hardcore spin the bottle on this island. For fuck's sake! Give me Huntress! Give me Huntress! Give me Huntress! Right now! Let me smooch Huntress, goddammit. Now get your spin on. Oh. You got Wraith. Yes! You got Spirit. Let me guess, this next one's gonna be Trapper. And then it's gonna be like, always smooch. Ah! Got Spirit again. And Huntress again. I just need one more of the 2. I need to be smothered. Fucking same. Rattle the ocean. Yes! We got Spirit! Let's go! Come on, let's make out Spirit. Come on. Come on. Come on. Bring it in. Bring it in. Bring it in. Come on. Lay one on me. Come on. Get her here. Get her here. Just money, you're waking up on a strange beach surrounded with strangers and murderous intent. Hey, looking across the beach towel at Spirit, lost in her eyes, sweat glistening on her skin. Your heart races. You can feel your pulse pounding in your ears. Here we go! Here we go! Spirit takes you by the hand, and you sit face to face at a private section of the bar. She begins to reach for you, putting her hands on your shoulders. You're sweating, but not in the sexy way she is. You're sweating in the gross way you'd sweat at an interview for a job you're not even remotely qualified for. You don't know what to do. If you try and lock lips in this state, you might gross her out so completely that she'll never be able to look at you romantically again. Spirit, I have some bad news for you. Fuck! Fuck! I have something in my teeth, don't I? I think it might be seaweed. I have no idea how long I was in that ocean. No, well, maybe, but that's not what I was gonna say. This is not happening. Not now. Maybe not ever. No! No! 07. 07. We lost her, boys. Cooked by seaweed. Oh, goddamn. We were gonna get our smooch on. Come on. Fuck a fucking Rooney. Alright. If they think they're gonna make out with some stranger just because a bottle told me to, they've got another thing coming. And so do you. Namely a katana to your heart, if you even try to make a move under such absurd circumstances. So there's a chance. There's a chance. Drink the rejection away? Oh, fucking hell, I would. I would. I wasn't gonna... Yeah, I know. You seem pretty harmless. And not all that bad to kiss if I was interested, which I'm not at this moment in time. So there's a chance. Please? 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 Are we gonna tell them we kissed? We are. I'm not lying to go. I won't. So think about me being not that bad to kiss. That was a lie to get me to play along. If you want to know the truth, figure it out for yourself. But don't expect this life to just hand you gifts like me. All I was ever handed was pain and suffering. Treat me well, I'll return the favor. Otherwise, try a different route, see what happens. Spirit is a very fuck around and find out kind of bitch, isn't she? Hate to bring up such a passionate moment that we only assume was passionate because we never spied you constantly while you stay on the island. But dinner is being served right away. We must insist that you join us. We wouldn't want anyone dying of starvation. When there's so many more interesting things to die from. Like dead ass. Seems like the next activity is mealtime? How quaint. You were expecting what? Capture the flag? Do you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment of picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with huge banquet table? This ain't some prestigious fancy epic like you'd find on cable. Dwight and Claudette usher you to your seat. There's very limited seating directly around you. Oh, great. Terrific. It seems like everyone wants to sit next to you. No kiss. There's no kiss. Even better is that they didn't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Meanwhile, he refuses to sit next to Wraith or Trickster. Oh yeah, Trickster's here. Surprised? Yeah, well, they didn't call it. They don't call him Expected Stir. I'm sorry, I never surround crowds of killers. My whole shtick gets me a little flustered. Hey there, you're looking good, Elnari. Real good. Get the fuck out of my face. Get the fuck out of my face. I did not consent for you to flirt with me. Cunt. Looks like all their just Trapper sit next to each other. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at the table. Look at this, can't even fit them on the screen at the same time. You probably think it was an error, but it's not. Completely intentional. Let this be a lesson to you. Every error you think you see is a choice. Got that? Wow, that is very fourth wall breaking of you, Dead by Daylight. I mean, it's not a bug, it's a feature. Okay, Dwight and Claudette are directing traffic. You sit on one side, the rest of them will sit opposite you. Huntress and Trapper sit at the ends with their enormous, sexy arms. Can I sit in Huntress's arms? Now that everyone's seated, can we begin dinner? Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully with both love and hate for 12 hours over a spit. Hope you all enjoy. We really, really hope you do. Hey, you don't actually tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? It's meat. Seasoned with specific number of herbs and spices that we simply can't divulge. My favorite. Meat is good. Meat is murder. Fucking same, Wraith. It's gonna be like, no. Which you know, considering what you've been up to. Who are you to get judgy now? I'm not. I'm just sharing facts, and you need to murder something to eat its meat. So that's technically true. Technically true is the best kind of true. Okay, enough yapping. Let's eat. Hey, Elnari. You know what I'm thinking? It's gonna be a person on that spit, right? Or several parts of overlapping people, perhaps? I haven't seen many pigs wearing palm tree button-down prints, you know. When you look closely at the spit, you spot what definitely appears to be scraps of fabric sandwiched between some layers of meat. Think I might be sick. Is there anything else to eat? This took 12 hours. We do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not carving up this delectable meal. It's fucking delectable Chinese meal. Oh my god. This succulent Chinese meal. Why does the background music sound like dogs? Oh, he's right for a change, because I am with my broken axe. Perfect tool for easily chopping anything in twain. First, who says twain? Sometimes I swear it's like we're all from completely different historical eras. Second, I'll handle this with my cleaver. Fast, powerful, and clean. At least it's cleaned when the meat is cooked, no blood. You and your ridiculous bicep swinging contest. Enough! Grow up! Obviously, my gorgeous katana is the only option, obviously. The hell it is! Oh, I'll show you both my katana and send you to actual hell if you'd like. Please stop. Please. I hate when we fight or talk or even when we look at each other in the eye. Ooh, Wraith, give that boy a hug. Give him a hug. I can't do it. I have the skull as Azeroth. Great, instead of slicing it up, you can club it to second death. Hey, Elnari. This isn't what you wanted to eat, but hurry up and volunteer to carve up Felix, I mean dinner. Yes! Felix is finally dead! Yeah! Otherwise, this will go on for hours. No hyperbole. They once argued over the most effective weapons for 72 hours straight. 07 Felix. Doesn't matter which one does it. When they're done, they'll take even longer cleaning the weapon while explaining the value in maintaining your tools. Despite being a bunch of cold-blooded killers, for some reason they're always terrified of tetanus. Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea. We'd hate for it to get cold. Felix is over. Oh god. He hated when it got cold. Here's a machete, freshly sharpened. Oh, fucking machete, let's go. Minigames consist of 2 parts. Oh, for fuck's sake. Press the spacebar to stop the pointer. So it's a skill check, basically. Okay, ready to play? You don't need to be like, yeah, ready. We got a skill check, boys. Slice. Boink. Oh. You missed completely! Perfect. Not bad. Perfect. Wait. Not bad. That was pretty good. Let's see what we could do with a less clumsy weapon. Yeah, I said it. Machetes are dumb. Dinner is finally served. For real? The sound specifically coming from the masked killers while they eat, which involves lifting their masks and shoving food behind them. They're nasty. Spirit, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems to really be embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This is obviously hell? I mean, come on. We're still trying to be mysterious here. You think mystery comes easy? Claude and Dwight aren't the only ones who've been working their asses off to make this a perfect night. Well, at least they're lifting their masks. There's only 99% as disgusting as it could be if they tried to mash stuff through there. Spirit, why aren't you hungry? Two best things about being dead is not having to eat. That's only one thing. Think about it, Elnari. Number 2 is no number 2. One less thinking about in the afterlife. Even if I wanted to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might have noticed, but honestly just a bunch of dismembered body parts floating in a spectral form. Do you see how deep this cut is on my abdomen? I don't think any digestive tract connects there anymore. Between the food and behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. Even worse is they're staring at you. You're not eating. They don't like that. I think they want an explanation why. What do you tell them? This is gross. I'm sorry. Or, look at that seagull! Look at the seagull. Wow, have you ever seen a seagull that big? I haven't. That's incredible. Anyway, what are we talking about? Lame misdirect. Yeah, she's right, Elnari. Pretty lame. Own who you are. Never compromise. Alright, Spirit. I need to sneeze. Sorry about that. Didn't you wash up on this island with no memory who you are and how you got here? Yes, you did, poor thing. Was Spirit trauma dumping? Yes. You have no idea the last time you ate a real meal and you've been standing in the sun. But the seagull. Uh-oh, you just made a lot of good points. I swear. You're beginning to feel lightheaded. It waved at me. Maybe you need to eat to survive here. Either that or someone poisoned you. No, wait, you haven't eaten. So you can't be poisoned. Whatever the answer is, you're clearly about to pass out. Oh hey, it's me again. Your friend, mentor, and guide. Narrator to the narrator. The ocean. I'm not sure how to feel about that characterization, but I'll allow it. I brought you here, and I might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing you must do to survive. You have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you unless you follow the right path. Or at least a right path. There's too many of those to count. Hopefully you pick at least one of them. Hey Luke, how's it going, mate? Because there are even more wrong paths. Many of them lead to your demise. Others lead to something even worse. Starting scene's over and having to fast forward back to where you were, am I right? But this place holds many secrets, even from itself. But the one that truly matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. Why are you here? Why are you here? Answer that and you'll learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Vague. Mysterious. Gotta give it up to this ocean character. That's some quality early game storytelling. Hold on, I'm back. One more piece of advice. You've made many choices by now. Some of them I liked, some of them I did not. It's in your best interest to make more choices that I like. But the choices might be yours to make. but they're mine to reward. Ooh. Doing good, just chilling. Currently about to hop on some horror and watch the rugby. Oh no, sorry. Watch the rugby. Nice. Not the fourth wall breaks, I know, right? You wake up to find Spirit holding your limp body, gingerly pouring cold water in your mouth. Ah! Spirit! My love! Don't you just love the ocean at night? I do. Spirit. Spirit. I've been wanting to tell you this the whole time. Spirit. Your titties are magnificent. I'm sorry. Staring at the vast darkness of the ocean really validates the feelings inside me that we're all truly magnificent. And the only thing worth pursuing is revenge! I have to wonder, how can anyone believe anything else? You look out into the darkness of night and ponder her question. Well, it's a simple question. How could they? How could anyone not feel small alone in the face of such a massive nothingness? Found someone special, I guess. I used to feel that way. Small, unimportant, alone. But lately I'm not too sure. It's started to feel different. I actually think that maybe this island is where I might meet someone special. You look at Spirit, who's turned from the ocean to look at you while you're speaking on this topic. She's clearly so passionate about. A friend, perhaps something more? I don't know what this island has planned for me. Ha! A friend! Friends are just cowards who seek comfort in numbers. This bitch! This bitch! Come on! Just make out with me, woman! Just fuck. Yeah! I had friends once, back when I was chopped into a bunch of pieces by my father. Friends aren't what's keeping me held together. I'm a floating cloud of rage! Oh, I was so dumb. So busy trying to please everyone and be perfect student, perfect employee, perfect daughter. I didn't take any care of myself. And now I'm all I've got. Worst of all, I got distracted from my true purpose, my destiny. Purpose that was sitting inside me my whole life. Okay, so this might sound a bit silly, but Spirit looks around to see if there's anyone else on the beach. When she's convinced that it's only you two, she continues. There's a dragon that lives inside me. I've always known. I've tried to ignore it. When I couldn't ignore it, I tried to push it down. So stupid. You're not stupid. That sounds badass. Right? But I didn't let it out. I didn't let it out. And then I, you know, chop chop. And the dragon's pretty much one-track revenge beast. Revenge beast. A one-track revenge beast. But enough about me. What's inside of you, stranger? Hopefully you, I mean, don't look at me. Alright. Carry on, carry on, carry on. Nothing but darkness. No dragon, just a lot of fire. A lot of fire. No dragon, just fire. A raging inferno, in fact. Begging to burn this whole place down if I let it out. Maybe I am the dragon. I'm sorry, but you're no dragon. And breathing fire, that's some hobbit type nonsense. I'm a descendant of a proud samurai. Our dragons are a whole other level. Looks like there was only room for one dragon-sized spirit after all. Just as things really heated up, you hear a flurry of footsteps behind you as you quickly spin around, trying to fend off whatever danger has popped up on the strange island. Only to find that it's Dwight and Claude sprinting across the beach, clipboards in hand, the waving waving in the air above their heads. It's very important we stick to the itinerary and attend each event as scheduled. Playing sick for cute flirt points.
The box.
Hey, foul. Thank you so much.
And I came.
Thank you so much for the 4 months at tier 1. Thank you so much, foul. I appreciate you, mate. Playing sick for cute flirt points was not part of this evening's activities. They're strictly slotted in for after campfire story time. At this rate, we'll be late. Playing sick? No, no time for excuses. Well, there is, but that's not scheduled for after what's coming after the flirting. Go, 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 go! Dip, 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 dip. Once everyone is gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette quickly make an announcement. We're not going to blame anyone in particular, but someone, and we're not going to say who, so don't worry, you hasn't been sticking to the schedule. That means we're behind on time, being on time for this evening's activities. We only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime story. Just one story? But story time is my favorite activity! This is narrative heavy experience! You're telling us that only one person gets to share? How will we decide who? Oh great, we have to decide as a group? That never goes well. Whoever did this, step up now. I swear I won't be angry. I'll merely chop your head clean off. No muss, no fuss, no muss. Voice trembling, you realize this is probably it for you, but you embrace your fate. Sorry everyone, I think they're talking about me. To be honest, I still don't understand how this whole scheduling thing works. I guess I lost track of time while I was passed out. Been there before. Even though it's taking some pressure off me, which is an absolute dream come true. Is it really fair to pick on the newbie? Seriously, has anything here ever happened on schedule? Even once? Damn it, Donald! Who the fuck is Donald? Damn it, Donald, if you try and flex that authority gimmick on me one more time, so help me, I'll snap your head off so quick that I'll drown you in this blood. Cynthia. Drown you in this blood, Cynthia. Jesus, Cynthia. Cynthia. Oh, Cynthia. Jesus died for our Cynthias. God. Old meme. Fuss and muss are back on. You know I love to hack, slash, and dice. Dice and slice? What the fuck? I can't read. We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you talk about. Nobody named any names. Who even knows any names? Not us. I renounce my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Who even cares anymore? Call me nobody. We still gotta get started on story time, so... Elnari, who do you think should go? Ah, damn it. That's a name. Please, quick, pick somebody that's... so this tropical vacation doesn't turn into a bloodbath. I low-key want to hear Trapper's story. I want to hear Wraith's story, because Wraith's is gonna be, like, whiny as fuck. I just need to open my window, because I'm fucking dying right now. Cynthia. Oh, Cynthia. You are dead. You are dead. Boop. I choose you, Wraith! Whoa, whoa, this entire experience is fully crafted to avoid IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the catchphrases, will ya? Fucking dying. Why I'm built like Wraith? Vel, you do not have enough muscles to be built like Wraith. No offense. I'm not really one for scary stories. Life is scary enough as it is. You literally carry around a skull and a spine as your little prop. As the other killers laugh, Wraith holds up his skull and gazes into its hollow, dark eye sockets. If you're looking for something Shakespearean in this story, look elsewhere. This is a tale of madness, of staring into the soul of death and never returning. Once upon a time, a young man worked at a junkyard. The man was quiet, kept to himself, just wanted to avoid trouble. While the boss dealt with clients, The young man operated the crusher, turning old cars into cubes of twisted metal. One day, right before crushing a car, he noticed something. Blood. Drip. Drip. Dripping. From the trunk. He opened it and found a frightened stranger bound and gagged. The young man reeled. He was about to be accidentally murdered. Was he about to accidentally murder this stranger? How could this have happened? He freed the stranger, who ran off into the waiting arms of the boss, the owner of the junkyard, before his shaken employee could tell him about the mistake that he nearly made. The boss took out a knife and swiftly slit the stranger's throat. The young man fell to his knees, unable to comprehend what was happening, as he stared at the ground, too shocked to cry. The boss approached him. What did you do? He asked. I did your job for you. What do you mean? That's not my job. My job is to crush the cars. The boss let out a miserable scoff. His face contorting in evil disdain for the pathetic wretch in front of him. Why do you think we're crushing these cars? To save space? Who do you think my clients are? I don't know. Yes, you do. Deep down, you've always known what was happening here. You just do want to admit it to yourself. Your hands aren't clean. My clients give me money and I take care of the problems, eliminate the witness, tie up loose ends, or actually, you do. No. The young man whimpered as the boss towered above him. Yes, you're nothing more. You're nothing more than an executioner, and you've reaped hundreds of souls. The young man's body shook with soft spasms as he tried to stop crying. It was when the boss started laughing that it happened. Something in the young man changed. He stood up, now taller than the boss. A faint glimmer of fear overtook the snarl of the older man's face. The young man's face was empty. Empty as he grabbed the boss's throat, dragged him to the car in the crusher. Empty as he picked up the boss and stuffed him inside. Empty as he slammed the trunk down on him, his fat, stupid head sticking out, begging for mercy. Empty as he started the machine, staring at the boss and his sniveling, crying, wet face. Empty as he grabbed the boss's head, dug his fingers in, further piercing the skin. Empty as he squeezed and pulled, as I heard bones popping and snapping. When the boss's head, still attached to his spine, pulled cleanly out of his disgusting sack of body. Wraith stared back into the eye sockets of the skull. Doesn't matter how good you are, how innocent, how kind, how full of love you once were. When you look into the eyes of evil, you'll surely go mad. An awkward silence fell upon the room. Until... Make a joke. Just make a joke. Hey, you said no Shakespeare, but that's Romeo and Juliet stuff. Chapel laughs at your callback. Rick looks down at his feet. The coin. I like you, Elnari. Here, have a gold coin. It's my love language. Thanks. On that note, everyone decides to take a break, split up for a little bit, so they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves you alone by the fire. The only thing you hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility that lasts all of 7 seconds before Trickster shows up. He's blaring his latest song. For fuck's sake, Trickster, fuck off. Hey, baby. You look lonely. Mind if I join you? Well, he doesn't wait for an answer. I know you've been hearing from all these guppies all day, but I want to hear something from a... Do you want to hear something from a big fish like me? Something special? Those in charge of this island don't want you to hear. I am the ultimate catch on this island. The only lobster in an ocean of sardines. No one can give you what I can. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. Not the grippers. Oh god. Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused about you're a bit confused about what to make of his cryptic clues, but you aren't gonna get any time. You aren't gonna get any time to yourself. Think about them just yet. I notice it's harder for me to read with this. It's harder for me to read on this than it is on the black and white. Like, it's way harder for me to read on this. Ugh, Jesus Christ. So every time it's on the narrator fucking text box, it's gonna be way harder for me to read. Wraith approaches you. Hey, I'm probably not making a great impression because I guess that's not really my thing. I just know that if you got to know me, then I mean, look, the others aren't around. I really hate the fire pit. Just I kind of hate fire in general. Maybe we could go back to the pool and, like, I don't know, whatever, you know. A dip in the pool with the Wraith? You've come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you shouldn't follow him an offer like that. Just don't forget our little talk. You and your storyteller friends slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if some jealous shark comes along and manages to jump from the ocean into the pool, you're so pretty sure your killer companion could handle it. Wraith is kind of a sweetie. Yeah, he is. He seems very sweet. Hey, do you remember my story? You mean the one you just told, like, a minute ago? Yeah. Yes? Did you, I mean, like, what did you think of, the young man in the story? Do you think he's weird? I'd forgive him. I'd forgive him. What happened to him would make anyone snap. And who knows what happened to him in his past that led him to that point. He was just trying to be good. Yeah, that's all he wanted, was to be good. Well, that makes sense. Did the young man remind you of anyone? Yes. It's you, it's clearly you. What? No, it's, you carried around the guy's skull and spine with you right now. Wraith looks at Avzrov's skull, and then out into the middle distance. A long silence ensues. You notice the temperature has dropped significantly. Is it cold in this water now, or is it just me? I feel like my toes are turning into ice cubes. Not the toes. Wraith seizes up and squeezes his eyes shut. Please, I can't be around any cube talk nonsense. I heard the story from anyone else a long time ago. The story you just told us 2 minutes ago. Exactly, that one. That wasn't about me. Usually we'd be nervous that we were around. Usually we'd be nervous that we were around to make things awkward when we barge in. But obviously we couldn't hold a candle to whatever's happening here tonight. Either way, it's time for bed. For you, not us. After you go to sleep, that's when we party. I'll just spend all day cooped up in those little tight safari-themed resort uniforms, you know. Those two rage until until the night. Is his self-insert? It is. It is his self-insert arc, you're right. Head over to the campfire. Heat is comforting in this chilly night. Look into the crackling embers. Think about Rafe's story about the young man who found out that he was part of a sinister plot. Oh god, they have the trickster. Yes, they do. And he's annoying as fuck. What don't you know about your current situation is that something will terrify you, that something will make you snap. What if you look into the eyes of evil? What if you like it? While you dwell on your fate, Claudette and Dwight arrive. They're now familiar creepy smiles stretching from ear to ear. It's a bit menacing to see a smile like that lit by firelight. We must apologize for the accommodations. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're gonna make you comfortable or die trying. Hand over a pillow and a blanket. And welcome you to snuggle up by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you at ease. Just try to keep the volume at a minimum, or the guests aren't the types who want to rob their beauty sleep. Ready? Here we go, we got the skill checks going. Away we go! As you relax, look into the fire, the radio begins to buzz and flicker. You examine it and decide you might need to adjust the dial and fix it. Wait, what? Let's see what's on that station. It's literally just the DVD sound. Hey, it's the Jeff one, yeah! Meow, 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 meow. Let's see what's on this station. I'll turn it off for now. But how many things you listen to, you still can't sleep. Decide to ask one of the killers to spend a little more time with you until you're sleepier. Who would you like to summon by your side as you lay by the fire? Oh, who do I summon to lay down with me by the fire? Should I go spirit? Or should I go huntress? Ready? Huntress, are you around? I was wondering if I can get a little company. Huntress appears in the distance. Oh, in an instant, sorry. You didn't hear her coming. She's more than happy to tell you her secret for falling asleep while she's feeling restless. Oh my! Oh my. The eyebrows. If a Soviet lullaby doesn't work, this special mushroom tea would have done the trick. Wah, 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 wah. Just go, just going wah, 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 wah. When I'm not coating the blade of my hatchet in its ease passing the victims, steeping it in a piping hot mug of water, try it. Is this gonna be fucking magic mushrooms and I'm gonna trip, like, I'm gonna trip balls? I hope so. You do. You finally start to feel sleepy, except maybe this isn't really a sleepy feeling. Maybe you're paralyzed. Try to keep your eyes open, but you can't. Darkness overtakes you. The dark voice from earlier speaks to you again. It shouldn't be as spooky but by now, but you've had a whole day of strange voices in your head. But this one is still undeniably odd. The human body is made up of 60% water. Did you know that? Of course you did, everyone knows that. Even amnesiac video game protagonists. Hey, let's trip balls or huntress! Well, guess what? Drink as much as you like. You never get to 100%, you hear me? Don't think I don't see what you're up to. You wake and you wake suddenly to see someone looming over you. Wraith stares at you awkwardly. He says nothing, just stares. You look around to see if there's something going on behind you or either side, but nope. Just staring. Why does he look? Why is he doing that? Why is he like, he? We irritating. Why did he do that? Why is he doing that? Why is he doing that? I don't want you to stare at me. Go away. Oh, you're awake. I saw you with Huntress right before bedtime. Are you making some sort of alliance? Are you with... Wraith scans the horizon. Them? Just making sure you know... I'm just making sure you are who you say you are. I've been burned before and something seems a bit off on this island since you arrived, even more than usual. Maybe we could talk more about it tomorrow. It's just, since you got here, we could have a really nice day tomorrow together. That's sweet, honey, but I want to fuck Huntress. He's an r/nice guy. He watched me sleep, bro. That's fucking creepy. Unless you consent, that's fucking creepy. It's just, you have no idea how long I've been here with these monsters, to be honest. I no idea either. They're just awful, boring, and loud, and stupid. You're different. There's really there's finally someone here on my level. You're thoughtful, interesting, gentle. I think we could, you know, have fun. I could show you some cool stuff if you want. If you don't, that's totally cool. I get it. No pressure. He literally said, why are you hanging out with mommy milkers? The answer is literally in that fucking question. Mommy milkers. Big buff hot women. What can I say? Fucking destroy me. Thank you. In fact, probably just forget I was here. Good night. Finally alone for real this time. Maybe. You just have to sleep again. Hopefully you're not poisoned. I think those serial killers might be a bit of a creepster. Yeah, legit. This is funky music. Wait a second. Where are we? This isn't... Oh, jeez, it is. It's one of those reality show confessional rooms. All of these where all these contestants talk directly to the camera. The casting couch. I forget I was even here. I think today went really well. These are some of my first interactions with someone who isn't a parent. What? They didn't end in bloodshed or untimely perish in my Russian cottage. What? Not the casting couch. Some kind today is a win no matter what happens. What do I think of the newcomer? I do have to, do I have to say, I do, okay, attractive, mysterious. I really don't know many of the words since I was raised by my mom in the woods until she was skewered by an elk and had some wash her entrails off my sarafan. That being said, the other three, should make sure they're on guard. She's into Elnari, she is. I sure hope she is. I don't know who this nuclear will spend time with tomorrow, but I, for one, will not let my guard down easy. Who knows about the others? Wraith, I think, knows more than he's letting on about this place, but he's a hard nut to crack. Meanwhile, Spirit is just screaming all the time. Major buzzkill and Trapper. Oh, where do we even begin with Trapper? He's buff, sure, but daddy issues much? Sheesh. Look, I don't need anyone. I've been perfectly fine on my own since my mother died. I eat fine. I eat a fine diet of raw deer, bear, and human. And I'm fit as a fiddle. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. Mommy? Sorry. That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think that I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called life. If I'm being honest, I just want to kill about every person I meet within a minute of meeting them. Even the few people I can tolerate, I want to suffer for a long time before I kill them. But this person, for some reason, I'd like them to continue living for now. One false step and, you know, everyone calls you Trapper for a reason, and they better call me Trapper. I swear if I watch this later and you list me as Evan, I'm gonna kill the cryo guy. I'm not really sure how to feel about Elnari. On one hand, everyone I've ever cared about has met an awful fate, so it's probably good for Elnari they keep ignoring me. And you know I will! And you know I will. Fucking r/nice guy looking ass. On the other hand, there's something about them that maybe could work out my plan for me. I know everyone thinks of me as beautiful, cold-blooded monster. I can't help it. Circulation just isn't my thing. I don't choose to be cold. This cute hat and robe, okay. This cute hat and wardrobe. But this cute hat and robe, okay. Those are a choice, sure. But if someone wants to come around and capture my heart, at least it's being stamped in it. Besides, I'm gonna get bloody revenge on society that used me and threw me away. Maybe it wouldn't hurt to have a little help. I am enjoying the boobage. I'm enjoying the boobage in this game so far. I am an enjoyer of titties. I do thoroughly enjoy titties. I think that's become apparent to you viewers. I do enjoy a little bit of titty. I do enjoy a bit of titty. I'm gonna get bloody revenge on society. Use me with a little help. Yep, read that. Still alive. I got achievement. Said still alive. Open your eyes. The sun is shining. There's not a cloud in the sky, and you feel great today. Well rested. You're lying. There's clouds right here. There's clouds right here. Oh god, not the Y thing. I used to use that in BBM statuses and shit. I just put something like, oh, I just want to suck a titty and then put that. Just wanna nibble a titty. Not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep by the campfire and woke up several yards down the beach. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. You really were here the other day. Why? I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see the rest of the gang is hanging out at the beach. This is definitely not a dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. At least they make for a sexy bunch, no? And talk about sexy! Oh, for fuck's sake. Here comes Trickster carrying coffee! Morning, beautiful. They might like a cup of joe to start this incredible day off right. Trickster! No offense. Go eat a dick. I'm not interested. Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind his joyful demeanor, though. Everyone knows musicians are morning people. I also want to wish you luck today. It's an important one. My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of- sorry, a part of it. I had a hiccup. I apologize. Budgeting issues. Also, I'm just swamped with engagements, especially on the other island. Trickster winks at you. Asking to, if you want to ask him how to reach the other island, now is the time. Never mind, he left. At least he brought you a cup of. Wait, no, don't drink that! What the hell was that? They don't call him Trickster because he's good on a skateboard. Definitely didn't get that name because he brings people drinks so they can have a good morning. That was certainly not coffee. I don't want anyone I don't want and I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, and torturing you yet. A cup of coom. God. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise. The type of place giving you 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up review. Not an eternal prison of pain. Piss? God. Please make sure to leave a review. It helps with the algorithms. Just trust me, I'm looking out for you, so please move on. Hey, wait a second. How did I possibly... I've got my headphones on the wrong way. I've got my headphones on the wrong way. Hey, wait a second. How did a possibly ominous and possibly unreliable narrator physically just knock that coffee out of your hand? Not a clue, Ocean. You tell me. This is not Parliament. The floor does not recognize the ocean to speak out of turn this moment. Why fish piss talking? Dunno. I need no recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land, submerge those who defy me, and become their watery grave. Actually, speaking of graves, would you like to say something of grave importance? Fine, go ahead. Even if this place is an eternal prison of pain, I'm not saying it is. Even a place of extreme horror can still receive a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10 thumbs up review. It's still crafted with love and or that's the type of thing you're into. Shut the fuck up, you gargle piss ocean. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, foul. You know, the ocean is right. A lot of hard work goes into places like this. Should really judge it on the artist's intent, and wherever possible, start from the mindset of giving the benefit of the doubt. Just in these elaborate simulations, I mean vacations, it's not easy to do. Hello, how are you? I'm under the water. It's too much raining. Ah. Sometimes they're all small. There are some small bugs or inconsistencies, but that's just nature of the process. Perfection is overrated. The universe is filled with mysteries. We ought to celebrate those who venture to bare their souls as part of the creative process, with the ultimate intent of making things for our enjoyment, not to be overly critical of them. Okay, Dead by Daylight, we get it. People are harsh about your game. Come on. We get it. 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 You two trying to sell me on this place actually being good? You don't have to say it like that, especially after I saved you from that poorly made cup of coffee. Sorry, we should have been here 5 minutes ago. They always do this on the second morning. Sad, really. Even if they do make some great points. Oh, sure, they make great points, I agree. Can we please move on? Yes, of course, apologies, Elnari. Last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying the time here on the island? Yes, been really entertaining. Yes, I'm not suspicious there's no option. Yes, I'm not at all suspicious that there's a no option here. What an encouraging response. And we're so glad you're not suspicious. Hey, Claudette, maybe Elnari isn't suspicious because they figured out what they're actually doing here. 0 chance. They're still clicking. Even right now, to see how you'll respond. I hate this fourth wall break. Stop! Hey, look at that. They don't know anything. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter though. Elnari, we're so happy to hear that you're having fun. I didn't say I was having fun. We're all having fun, Elnari. Do you hear us? We're all having fun! We do need you to ask one more question. We still need to ask you one more question, though. We all had to sign away our rights our rights to say anything negative about this place. Would you please sign this non-disclosure agreement, please? Sure. Yes, I will hereby agree to participate in the verbal contract saying that I, Elnari, will never say anything negative about my stay here on the island. Perfect! Delightful! Excellent. Yes, yes! Hey, Elnari, is it totally cool that if you have constructive feedback, the place to leave that is in a positive review? Because we all know that nobody reads negative reviews of games. Results like this. Anyway, I see Dwight and Claudette have gone into a trance and grumbling they hear from your belly. That can only mean one thing. Is Elnari gonna die? Maybe. I think so. Breakfast. Perfect timing. Everyone rolls into the dining area to lard up those sexy little bellies of pancakes, bacon, and so much for maintaining those beach bods. We're all half naked in a tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberries here? A yogurt? Magic powers will only get you so far. Even killers watch their sodium intake.
Fair enough. I'm a little lost, but fair enough.
Ed, hello. Hello. How's it going, mate? We are currently shrimping. How was your stream? How did it go? What did you play? Tell me everything. You take your plate and sit down, thinking about yesterday and the whirlwind of feelings you experienced. Danger, dread, disorientation. It's like going through puberty again, except all in one day on a beautiful and mysterious island. It looks like you're not the only one to introspection though. The trapper stands up to talk about how his day went, in case anyone was wondering. The stream was devastating. I fully lost the game I was on. What the fuck? What do you mean? What do you mean? What happened? Personally, I wasn't. I'll be honest, I didn't expect you to survive yesterday, so congrats, I guess. Whether you survive today is 50-50 at best. Good luck. Well, that was bizarre. Back to your breakfast. Nope. Now Huntress steps us to talk about her feelings. At this point, anything could happen. I'm open to all the possibilities that this strange island has in store. How open-minded. Ah, well, surely it must be it. No one else will weirdly stand up and talk about... Oh, no. And just like that, here comes Spirit. It was XCOM 2, and ran the Doom clock too close to the sun, ran out of time, and the game was irreparably doomed. Oh, shit. You coomed your game. Rip. Just like that, here comes Spirit. Did everyone sleep well? I did. Or should I say did not? I haven't slept in 20 years in account of the whole burning quest for familial revenge thing. And last night was no different, so in that case, it was exactly how it should be. Got a lot of reading done though. Now if you don't mind, I'm gonna go back to quietly resenting being trapped here with you all, while looking cute doing so. You're right. You do look cute, Spirit. You do look really cute. How horny are these killers? Oh, how are these horny killers? I mean... I'm... Titties. Just titties. Just titties. Just titties, Ed. Titties. Just fucking titties. Titties, Ed. Titties! Just fucking titties, man. Titties! Why are they trapped here? Not a clue. Not a clue. Not a clue. We haven't figured it out yet. Ugh. Guessing Wraith has had enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of the group. Ah, perfect. There he is. Take us home, Wraith. I'm glad the introduction of Elnari to our island paradise, and yeah, that was in quotations, didn't distract me from my normal routine, ignoring all of you and vice versa. Hey, no worries, Kada. Thank you for being here. This place is an eternal prison of suspicion and suffering, and no one cares. Am I still the only one asking questions? I'm asking a question too, is when will Wraith shut up? Now they're all looking at you expectantly. Wait, are you supposed to stand up and explain how yesterday made you feel? I think I need to process everything by myself. I'll see you all soon. Damn, what a power play. Keep wanting more. You're getting good at this game. Sexy, true to life experience. See, we didn't get any breakfast though, but so be it. My character literally passed out yesterday from not eating, and then my character goes today and doesn't eat. Why? After breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. Before you get there, though, something catches your attention. You hear that? Who are you addressing? Me? Well, yeah, I guess that's okay, right? You know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of these 4 fine killers, but it seems like the person I'm getting to know the most is you, narrator. It's only okay in so much as it serves to illustrate that you lost your mind, seeing as I'm not real and all. Yeah, I heard it this time, but coming from behind the pool shed. No, stick. Ha! 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 I was about to read that out without thinking, and I was just like, ha! Dwight? Dwight getting pegged? Ooh. Dwight! Ah! Dwight's getting pegged by Claude. Dwight's getting pegged. I knew it. Intense. Dwight's getting pegged. Nice. This is uncomfortable. Dwight is getting his shit rocked. Exactly like that. I swear I had no idea these two even do whatever it is they're doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something so they know you're close by and can hear everything. Oh wow, look at this super cool bottle of Trickster brand suntan lotion someone left on a chair. Anyone know where I can buy some? Damn it! Oh, come on, a little privacy, please. Dwight is panting and Claude has a crazed look in her eyes. Sorry, I didn't know how else to let you know that I was here and that I could hear you while, you know. No, what? What do you think we're doing? You were doing, I don't know exactly what you were doing, but it sounded like, fun. You think two people trying to find new ways to kill each other in desperate search to make their own death permanent is fun? Oops. We have 5 minutes to ourselves every day. We spend it hoping if we stab each other just in the right spot, we won't get resurrected. I've come to believe that the key is finding the exact place we need to bleed out from, and I believe that place is in our appendix. Why else would it be there? Makes sense to me. Did you actually think me and him, Dwight? You don't have to laugh that hard, they get it. My life is a nightmare, and yet somehow it's never been worse than right now. Let's go, lover boy. I noted all our entry wounds, and 5 minutes is up anyway. Good luck, Elnari. You're gonna need it. And hey, if you figure out how to escape the island, please make sure to let Ghost tells us how. That was both a tragedy and a comedy. Cragmedy. Shut up, I like it anyway. Where were we? Oh yeah. Head into the hot tub by yourself to clear your head. Yesterday it was, in short, a lot. So far, today has been exhausting too. Be dedicated to achieving a true, centered sense of calm. No drama, no bullshit. Just soaking up the sun in a heated pool. Today, you're on a date with you. Oh. I like that. I want to be on a date with me. Who would make the first move? Aside from that disturbing thought, all is going to plan until Shadow blocks your precious sun. Spiky tipped like a palm tree bending over to screw with you. But it's not a tree at all, it's... Oh, fuck off! Fuck off! Hey, babe. Breakfast was weird, huh? Everyone's just getting up and announcing how they're feeling. What's that about? Some forced kind of check-in with the group? I don't like it. Fishy, kinda lazy. Whatever though, breakfast is dumb. No one should eat before noon or after 4 PM. Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. Have you seen my abs, by the way? Maybe you can see them later at the private stage on the other island. You know, IP Island. Where all the Hollywood celebs hang out. If you play your cards right, I could get you in a private show. Catch you around. His abs are pretty amazing, you gotta give him that. And the blow-up bat, threatening but adorable, makes her an interesting silhouette. Genius design. He's a psychopath, just like the rest of him. Don't gotta give him... You don't gotta give him anything. We're not best friends, just because we had a little talk, and doing a little talk, it's not like an open invitation to go smashing the fourth wall every 5 seconds. Okay, now that guy's gone. We've got some ground rules established, and we're definitely going to abide by. It's time to lay back, take some deep, slow breaths, and no, another shadow. These people will not leave you alone. Let's see what it is this time. Oh, it's Spirit. That checks out. You two have gone pretty cozy. Oh, you're damn fucking right. She better kiss me this time. Jesus Christ. We should get out of here. I know a place that brings a bit of welcome darkness to this tropical nightmare. Best of all, I'm the only one that seems to know about it, so we won't be bothered there. We about to fuck? Are we about to fuck? I don't even know why I'm telling you, really. It's my private spot, but I guess I got a feeling that you'll appreciate it the way that I do. Not like these other killers. They don't get me. But I'll get them. Oh, I'll get them all. And my father too. I'll punish him for what he did to my mother and me! Spirit radiates a menacing aura, waving a sword around in the air. She threatens, well, the entire universe. It's scary and a little, more than a little hot if you get turned on by menacing. Oh, I do, narrator. You know me so well. Look, all this time on Murderer's Island, this got to a little, got us both a little confused about things. I'm choosing to lean into it. I'd suggest you do the same. You've seen her get mad, which is probably enough to scare you into compliance. But you've also seen that there's a more insensitive side hiding within her. Which one do you think will win out? You consider her offer, but before you can decide if you want to go off with Spirit, the Huntress interjects. I guess you could go off with Spirit today. She seems pretty cool, actually. I think if we aren't here on this island vying against each other for your attention, we might actually be friends. We might have something, though, you and I. I couldn't let you get... I couldn't let you go off to her golf lighthouse without speaking up first. Yeah, I know a secret spot. I see everything through these holes in this adorable mask. So my offer stands. We can still hang out today. Plenty of room at my cabin. Wink, wink. Huntress straight up wants to fuck, right? Huntress wants to fuck. Huntress wants to fuck. But... both? Can we have a cute little throuple? Can we have a throuple? Is that in this Dead by Daylight realm to have a throuple? I don't know. I don't know, Chief. I don't know. I don't think this game's capable of a throuple. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I want a throuple. Huntress dummy thick. Huntress is fucking shredded, and I would let her crush my head like a fucking watermelon with those thighs. God damn. It's pretty cute that Huntress thinks she has to say wink wink out loud. The mask barely even hides her face. Tough choice. You weigh in your options quickly because you can only go on a date with you can only go on one date today, and you also don't want to be hacked to pieces for saying the wrong thing. It's always good to remember that these are cold-blooded killers, but you know what they say, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade, and then die a horrible, retching, writhing death after drinking it because the lemons were poisoned all along. Sorry, this island's really got me tilted. So who will it be? Ooh. Ooh, chat, ooh. What are we gonna do? I gotta go, Spirit. You've made the correct decision, but know this. Just because you picked me doesn't mean I'm gonna slobber all over you like a dog, understand? Well, of course, I still got a lot to prove to me. I want to believe that our connection is real, but I've been hurt before, literally, with a katana. A katana that I now wield in spectral form, you feel me? Because you will feel me if you try any of that macho trapper crap. Yeah, I feel you. Before you ask Claudette and Dwight to clarify, I'll just let you know that yes, it is too late to change your answer now. Okay. You and Spirit arrive at the coast, overlooking the black lighthouse. It's old and decrepit, but still impressive. Something magnetic about it. You can see why Spirit would have drawn to such a place. You look Spirit up and down and notice that she's wearing all black, just like the lighthouse. They gotta give her this outfit in DBD! Give her this outfit in DBD right now! I'm noticing a bit of a theme. Is black your favorite color? Black isn't really a color at all. It's the absence of color. It's a void. Like a black hole. A place that swallows light. A dying star. Damn. Now that's dark. You're confident the Spirit will get a vibe with this, but Spirit doesn't really care for science fiction nor the type of spaceships and lasers anyhow. She's much more into the type of strange adventures that kick off right here on Earth. Earth is that where we are, you wonder? The lapping waves of the shore of this coast set a romantic tone. The fog surrounds the Spirit everywhere she goes, blends perfectly with the mist rolling up over this rocky shoreline. She's at one with this place, and so are you. Peace don't last that long, however. The lighthouse lets out an eerie howl like a monster dying. Spiraling black light stretches out across the sky. Spirit has to yell at you just to be heard. Oh yeah, it does that! The light and sound recede, and it's the two of you sit in silence. Spirit lays a towel down and then pats on it gently. Clearly she wants your company, so you oblige. When you do, she takes out some sunscreen and hands it to you. You're not exactly sure what to do. Is this an invitation to get in a little hands-on action? What else could it be? Now we're talking. I'll say thanks. A little hands-on action. Let me go grab them tingle bitties. Let's go. Thanks. I forgot to bring my own when I lost my memory and fell into the ocean. No problem. I figured as such. Spirit turns away while you slather lotion all over your body. Ew woo. Ew woo. You need any help reaching those difficult spots? Yes! 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 You see a hand float around your back. Sure, why not? Spirit's hand is on your back. It's ice cold. But she's such a soft touch. When she's done, she takes care of herself. What do you mean by that? Hey you! Hey you! Takes care of herself? I mean, fucking... What? You watch as Spirit apply sunscreen to herself in the most unique way by floating her own hand around her back to spread it on. Commented on hand floating hand's ability. Say nothing. I've got the shards of glass sticking out of her. Hand's floating ability. The fact that your hands just float around you like that, you can reach things way easier than I can. It's almost like you're some kind of superhero. I'm glad you get a kick out of it, but floating severed limbs isn't exactly the type of superpower you think you wish for as a kid. Would rather be able to read minds. Maybe then I'll understand why some people act the way they do. Tell her you're actually jealous. Apologize. I don't want to be like, hey yo, I know you got cut up by your father and now you have to deal with this shit, but I'm jealous that you could do that. Like, that sounds really fucked, right? Apologize. Truly sorry, I clearly hadn't thought of what your experience was like. Sometimes humor is how you deal with uncomfortable situations, but clearly you read the room wrong. Kind of fucked, to be honest. Yeah, exactly! Imagine. I was thinking what you must have gone through to end up like that. It had to have been horrible. It's worse than death. At least death ends eventually. But I wouldn't want to forget, it literally made me who I am right now. Elf. Truth is, I could pull all these bits of glass that are stuck in my flesh out right now if I wanted to, but I don't want to. Each shard is a reminder of what my father did to me and what I would do to him. Or what the world did to him, sorry. That's why I refuse to play the universe's game. I hate the idea that I'll be forced to succumb to pressure the way that he did in the end. The way that fear and anger filled him up and came bursting out. The way his misery flooded our home and drowned us all. Yeah, of course, Val. Yeah, of course. Yeesh. It's hard not to think about revenge. The dragon inside me, it's doing to me what the world did to him. I have to fight it. Even though it gives me strength, I must maintain control. You're stronger than he ever was, I'm sure of it. I appreciate that, Elnari. I'm glad. I suppose a little help isn't a bad thing in life. In love, this world there's a lot to endure alone. Maybe I could use a little assistance reaching my... Excuse me, what? Excuse me, what? Not the toes. DVD writers, you got some splaining to do. This is not Nickelodeon. Why are you adding toes to this scenario? Why are you making Spirit have a foot fetish? I do not like toes, Val. Jesus Christ. Spirit toes. What the fuck? Feet are fucking gross, I agree. Feet are like the least attractive part of someone's body, in my opinion. Can use little assistance reaching my delicate toes for a bit of lotion, you know? Having your body contorted into these vengeful poses, it really does a number on your joints. It rubs the lotion onto its skin. Repeat the instructions. Alright, alright. Right, skill checks again, okay. Ready? Yes. Let's do some skill checks. Yay! I touched the toes. Not bad. Perfect! Why have we got a minigame of touching Huntress's feet, bro? Toe lotion skill checks! Legit. Oh, that's not a PP. Perfect! Oh, fuck me. I hate it! I made a poll. Well, I suppose the lotion made it to where it was supposed to be going eventually. And you weren't too incredibly wasteful. I'm not a woman who believes in rushing through things to get them done. If it's the next time, I'm sure you'll do even better. You look up at the lighthouse, this ominous dark form hovering above this moment between Spirit and yourself. Evil as it clearly is, in this case, it does you a solid by blurting out another ominous moan and burst of black light that rescues you from this awkward silence. From seemingly out of nowhere, an ancient-looking ship appears in the water. It glows, itself a thing of death, a spirit of a ship that once sailed these seas centuries ago. A tattered black flag whips in the ocean air above the ship as it careens towards the shore. While crashing onto the rocks, it must have been drawn in by the lighthouse. You hear the distant shouting of the sailors and the old wooden ghost ship breaks and sinks into the water. Oh, right. It does that sometimes too. Should we, do something? Nah, sharks will take care of it. Within a minute, the ocean is quiet except for the waves. Note to self, hungry sharks. But these time-traveling pirates, or whoever they are, you're half sure you saw one of those skull and crossbow flags, aren't the only ones drawn here today. It's Wraith! He's emerged from the palm trees behind you. Wraith, fuck off! I'm on a date! Wraith, get fucked. I didn't come to break up your date or something. I came here for that! Wraith points to the lighthouse, and it's indifferent. It's indifferent to his attention. I've been seeing it in my dreams, shining its strange light on me. I can't avoid it. Through woods and walls, nothing seems to stop it from reaching out to me. Duh, it's a haunted lighthouse. It does that to everyone at some point. You know what's special than me? Those dead pirates or that mermaid I saw washed up on the shore that time. Ew. Mermaids, by the way, aren't even as close to as beautiful in person as they are in movies. More sea witch than underwater princess, if you catch my drift. It's all part of a vast conspiracy, an epic river of lies that runs beneath the island or something. I'm pretty sure I figured out the basics anyhow. If you come with me, you can get cut. Oh my god. Wraith just likes to watch. Oh my god. Voyeur Wraith? Spirit waves at Katana, nearly trimming a couple of buttons off Wraith's tropical top. He takes a hit and backs away a few steps. For the quiet guy, he really never shuts up. Okay, be that way. You'll see. Alone at last, tension broken. Deathly moans quiet, and Wraith banished back to wherever he hangs out. He scooched closer to Spirit, breathing in the damp, foggy air that seems to emanate from her. It's not quite clear how the whole fog thing works, but you don't even care. You're feeling this moment. Are we gonna kiss? Are we gonna kiss? Spirit seems to be feeling it too. She starts to adjust her robe. You get a peek at the bathing suit beneath. Hey yo! Hey yo! Let's go! There's someone who seems intent on proving how little she cares about what everyone else thinks. She put a lot of work into getting that suit. It's got straps for days. However, you're so focused on what's happening with Spirit, you don't see the next interruption coming. Oh, for fuck's sake. Claudette and Dwight burst in on you and interrupt whatever you were doing. It doesn't seem like they were worried they'd bump into much. We're here to make a very dramatic announcement. Well, technically, we're here to invite you to join us back at the beach.
The box. You open.
Breaker, thank you so much.
I came.
For tier 1 for 4 months. Thank you so much. Hope you're having a good day, mate. That's not a pee-pee. Oh god. Well, technically we're here to invite you to join us back at the beach, where we'll be making a very dramatic announcement. It's hard being the producers and the hosts. Aren't survivors supposed to work in groups of 4? When you arrive at the beach, you realize you were set up. Despite promising an announcement, Dwight and Claudette just simply stand quietly. This isn't at all what we promised. Why are they standing? Wait a minute. There's no announcement here. That there is a me. You got mud in your ears, Fred. I told you to get lost. Don't you see? Lost is what I am. And so are you. But I know the way out. I've got a map back in my secret lair, literally and figuratively. Yeah, I know the difference. That's why you should ditch Spray and come spend the rest of the night with me instead. You got a secret lair? Damn it! Who said anything about secret lair? I said I've got, sap in my secret hair. There's a flap on my secret chair. Don't change the subject. Don't ask me what he's talking about. Trying to make a mess of the first nice day I've had in I don't know how long, because it's not even clear what year it's in, but a while. Not about to be ditched for the likes of you. It's not me messing things up. Like, I keep trying to tell you, it's this dang island. Come to accept a difficult truth what's happening here. Well, I'm convinced that it's our fate. It's not anyone's decision. It's simply the way it will be. There's no use fighting it. What would you even know about fighting? All you know is hiding in your spooky little secret hair and trying to, like, crying like a baby while ringing your little bell. So don't tell me what I can and can't fight back against. I was born a fighter. A dragon lives inside me. I can't not fight, even when all I want to do is hide. Don't you see this giant hat? It's a metaphor. If I do have fate, my fate is to win every fight that comes my way. Got it? Folks! Oh, you hide. I've seen you hide. You do your little you phase walk-in routine. What do you call that? Basically, it's cloaking, and we all know that cloaking is a type of hiding. Folks, you cloak, I don't cloak. I'm not a cloaker. I phase out in the open. You just can't see me. I have no idea what they're talking about, but this sounds like a video game community thread forum thread multia. Well, the whatever the fuck that word is. Was there any such thing? Not, you know, about that either. I'm not sure. It doesn't seem like Dwight and Claude are gonna stop this, so it's on you. Ahem. I think I was brought here to make a choice, so I'm gonna do that now. And I choose Spirit. Of course. You dumb fuck. Minutia. See, I don't fucking know that word at all. When it comes down to it, neither of these two seem easy to love. I mean, damn, Spirit literally has broken glass sticking out of her, but she has a certain charm to her gloom. Spirit and I were actually having a nice time. Besides, if it's my fate to end up on this island, well, to hell with fate, really. Don't take this one the wrong way, Wraith. The amount of awkwardness you pack into a single day, no wonder you're so skinny. All the second guessing yourself must burn a lot of calories. No, offense taken. It's... yeah, okay, it's true. I can be a little awkward, I guess, sometimes. Right, so I'm gonna stick with Spirit. Oh, fuck yeah. Spirit breathes a sigh of relief. I've got enough revenging to do without having to kill you and Wraith too. I love Spirit. Spirit walks around a corner to show you something that she discovered in this place and knew meant to be connected with her journey. A cherry tree. It's just a small sapling that's begun to sprout flowers. Doesn't make sense to see a cherry tree here in this place, but it doesn't make sense to see a ghost in black bathing suit, so just accept it. As Spirit steps up to the tree, a cold breeze pulls some petals off and cascading through the air around both of you. That's fucking cute! That is fucking cute! Do you know the meaning of the cherry blossom? They're beautiful, but also quite symbolic. Of course, like all good symbols, their meaning is pretty complicated. What do they mean to you? For many people, being among cherry blossoms is like being at a celebration of life. People travel great distances just to be near their vibrant beauty. However, as beautiful as it might be, they aren't magical. They're simply flowers. They quickly die and fade away. And for this reason, they're also a symbol of the fleeting nature of life and our fragile mortality. In a way, it's the spectre of looming death that calls attention to this special moment. See and appreciate life. How does that duality make you feel, Elnari? Empowered. I think it's nice. Knowledge that life and death have a cycle has always given me peace. Except in the fleeting nature of life, like the beauty of a flower in bloom, allows me to appreciate the moment without being too hung up on what comes next. As you explain, Spirit's face begins to look sad to you. Not sure why. It's not the happiest topic, life and death, but why should that matter? And then it dawns on you. The spirit has been trapped in this ghastly state of death with no hope to cycle back. No rebirth. Her moment of blossoming life is long gone. That scary time of death and decay that comes after the good parts, spirit's eternity. I feel like an idiot. I wasn't talking about you. I wasn't even thinking about, yeah, you just answered from the heart. I can't let it bother me. Our priorities are not the same. I have my mission. Once the fallen cherry blossoms represented the souls of samurai warriors. Those with noble characters, those who do not fear death, those who were killed in the greatest sacrifice to honor their emperor. Their lives were short, but their purpose gave them beauty. Those warriors saw death coming, but they were never despaired. They stood and faced it. They held their swords and struck their own fear. Struck down their fear. Her priorities are feet related. They are not the same. Oh my god. I'm getting swerved by a ghost. We're getting swerved. I'm not getting swerved. I'm about to fuck. But despite the samurai spirit that lives on in me, in my noble bloodline, my life has ended, but my death continues to stretch on. The cycle is frozen. This cherry tree, it's not real. Though the petals fall, they'll soon replenish as if it was installed here by someone. Your spirit chooses her words very carefully. By something with no respect for the balance of life and death. We're sorry to interrupt. You know, we don't believe you, right? Yeah, but this time we got a really good reason. And it has nothing to do with us being manipulated by an unseen force, because that's definitely not happening. Nobody accused you of that, but okay. We didn't say to tell you that it's time for dinner, silly. Get it while it's hot. I guess it's time to go or whatever. Thanks for spending time with me today. I enjoyed it. Me too. It sounds like necrophilia, to be honest. She just said she dead. What a fun day you've been having. I can see it written all over your face. You're shining. It's not just a raining anxious sweat spending afternoons caught in a psycho killer. I was just on the wrong screen, sorry about that. Ugh. You really feel this whole romantic experience, don't worry. I'll keep you dirty little secrets. But enough gentle ribbing, it's time to get back to business. All the appetizing singles have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. Wraith is here too. We're not gonna do the gag where they all cram into the screen at the same time just so you believe me. They're all here. They're just as sexy and demented as you remember them. With your love on the line, everyone is being very careful not to offend you by saying the wrong thing. Congrats, by the way, on getting this far. I'm surprised that that these four are falling for you. Not because of your personality, but because you just met them yesterday. However, since Rafe seems like your biggest long shot to end up holding onto your heart, he throws caution to the wind and speaks up. Pretty small consolation prize for being the least loved killer on Murderer's Island, but hey, letting them have this one moment in the spotlight is the least we can do, and heaven knows, don't know any better than that. Sick of watching everyone gorge themselves while I'm preoccupied with, you know, trying to get the bottom of this never-ending nightmare, so tonight, none of that. I'm not really hungry anyway, so I say do a simple salad or something, the green kind, not the mayo kind. Mayo is gross. I'm fine with just lettuce. It doesn't have to be fancy. Not iceberg though, it has no nutritional value. Letting Wraith choose was a mistake. That's on all of us. Dinner will be served shortly. But certain power brokers would like to know about your day. Would like to share your day with the rest of the group. You've had an interesting day, that's for sure, but will you describe it to others? Say too much or too little and it could affect your standing with the group. Okay, but don't just sit there saying nothing. Nothing is not an option. I'm gonna gush about my date. I am very much that person to be like, I like this person and I'm gonna talk about them constantly. We should all get to meet the real Spirit. She has such a beautiful soft side that you'd all get to see if you're a bit nicer to her. Spirit looks totally horrified. I promise she doesn't look- Oh no! Did I just say too much? Did I just say too much? I just said too much. I fucked this up. This is like true to real life. I always say too much. Fuck. Spirit looks totally horrified. I promise she doesn't want people paying any more attention. She's just trying to do her own thing, not to fit into this killer club. No, fucked it up. Seriously, you listen to a single thing I said today? It seems clear to me that you did not. Dwight and Claudette bring out dinner. Everyone eats in silence. No one trusts anyone now, and they're all very tired. Oh, wait. No, sorry. That's a dreary supernatural horror thriller set in Antarctica, not charming parody dating sim set in undisclosed tropical paradise. I'll take this as a lesson to just not speak. Ever. Almost everything we've served has a lot of bones in it, even the vegetables. Impossible to avoid on this island. Everyone eats without speaking. Tensions are rising, both the sexual and deadly variety. When everyone finishes, Dwight and Claudette come back up to clean the table. They linger around you as you pick up their plate. As they pick up your plate, take your napkin, dust the crumbs off the table. What would you like to say to the servants? Thank them. Polly's done. Yes, one. For fuck's sake, y'all think I'm gonna get swerved? I see how it is. I see how it is. I'm determined to make it up to Spirit. Your top-notch service is much appreciated. Take it as a lesson to go with Huntress and not the toe enjoyer. To be fair, I didn't know she was a toe enjoyer. In fact, here, you flip a gold coin in their direction. For us? Just for doing our jobs? Thank you kindly. Everyone, if you please, but please be so kind to follow us to the fire pit. We graciously appreciate it. We've been told something big is gonna happen. Something that'll change everything. You can go willingly or you can go unwillingly. You have no choice. Tough cookies. Did you have a choice on how you said that, dweeb? Yes, and I immediately regret how I did. God, something needs to change around here. Fire is rebirth. Fire illuminates the soul. I hope the fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. I have pretty sensitive eyes. I'm also horribly afraid of it. The fire, I mean, not my eyes, because childhood trauma involving fire. Wraith. Finally, everyone starts moving towards the fire pit. If only they get away from Wraith's complaining. You take a seat on a comfortable log, feeling the fire's heat against your skin. You wait for other killers to take their places, wondering who will want to tell you a story this time. Will narrator tell the story? I bet they've stunningly creative mind. Hey, you think, are they allowed to simply place thoughts in my mind like this? Doesn't seem fair. Everyone makes their way in, but something unexpected happens. Nothing happens. Something always happens. Seems to be happening here. Something always seems to be happening here. So nothing is probably not a great sign. Oh, cool. Then how is everyone looking at you? Now everyone's looking at you. So, you know, do something. Should I pick someone to tell a story? Or we could play charades, boggle? Well, we're actually thinking, why don't you tell us a story? Wraith points at his spine and skull staff and thingamajig at you. You duck out of his way. Who knows what that thing will do? Possibly shoot lasers. Try not to bore us. We are very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Huntress. Fuck's sake. Why? I fucked things up with it, didn't I? I fucked things up so fucking badly. I hate this. I fumbled the bag indeed. I can't tell if you're warm from the fire or your nerves are heating up. I know that fire thing is right there, but maybe if we stop talking about it all the time, we can start to pretend that it's not there and doesn't, you know, threaten to burn us all alive. He's not supposed to hear me. Get out of here, Wraith. Elnari wasn't making an important decision about telling a story or not. Fine, tell a story. Sure, I'm game to tell a story. I hope it's a mystery. You're a trickster! Fuck off. Fuck off. What type of story do you want to tell? Romance, adventure, action. I go with action. I think action sounds pretty neat. There's an action-packed yarn for you lot. The time I got into a bar fight. Group is interested. They lean in. I'm all ears. I'm not talking about the bucket of them I have on my boat. Crack open a beer by smashing the bottle cap on the nearest rock before starting. I'm at the local watering hole, picking up with my regular 12 beers before I slay at the pool table. Slay! Slay is good. Steely Dan blast from the jukebox. The bartender's tip jar is filled to the brim. I pound the final pint and smash the glass on the counter as I demand shots for the entire joint. The patrons cheer me. I am their god. Suddenly I hear the telltale revving the engines outside. Motorcycles. Saloon doors swing open. Wait, it's a saloon now? And walks in my arch nemesis, Big Slim, the giant of the North Toledo. He sounds sexy. Thought I smelled something acrid. I don't know what that fucking word is. Acrid from Akron when I stepped off this hog. Slim says with a sneer. I get up from my stool. The gal behind me rubbing my shoulders, revving me up for the inevitable fight. Long way from home, aren't we, Slim? What do we find people of Elm Street gonna do without someone to sell them? So I can't fucking read, man. I can't fucking read. What are the fine people of Elm Street gonna do without someone telling them, trying to sell them someone's secondhand cufflinks tonight? I told him. He strokes his oily beard. Ugh. This story has a lot of specific geographic references to it. I have a perfectly good job at the pawn shop. Why are you coming at me like this? Slim says. That's fair, I scream back. Why do we even hate each other? I can't even remember. Something about me cutting you off in traffic, but it was a misunderstanding. Well then, let's hug it out, I say, tears starting to well in my eyes. And we made up. What about the bar fight? Oh yeah, we got into a real blur after later that night. Really yelled our proverbial heads off, but just an argument about whether you could say pop or soda. Come on! Gave up headliner Coachella for this? Spirit laughs hysterically, probably laughing at you. But it's a laugh. You ready to accept? That sure was kind of a story, technically. Okay, that was not a very good story, but I didn't mean to insult you, but it's quite bad. Sorry. This narrator keeps it real. We can't just end it there. So, who else would like to hear a story from tonight? You look from killer to killer trying to decide who might be the most entertaining. I want to hear one from Huntress. Huntress, you seem raging to go. Let's hear from you. Sure thing. My neck of the woods isn't wanting for horrifying mythology. It isn't wanting for horrifying mythology. Mother once told me a story of a young man who was traveling back home after the war. Which war? Doesn't matter. I just wanted some backstory details. Paint a picture. I'll paint you a picture if you want. the man was lost and running out of food rations. He stopped to rest for the night underneath a majestic birch tree. That's when he saw the woman, naked, skin glistening in the twilight glow. Hot. I'm invested. They sang a haunting melody as they made their way downhill towards the inviting lake. Enchanted by the music, the man followed the parade of beautiful women until they stopped into a clearing next to the water. They turned to him and smiled. One woman with long red hair stepped forward and reached for his hand. Others began to play music. Flutes, lutes, tambourines. The melody was intoxicating. The man's feet began to move beneath him. He was dancing, moved by the magical music, by these mysterious women. Twilight darkened into the night and the man grew weary. But when he tried to still his moving feet, he found that he could not. Help! I can't stop dancing! He cried to the nearest woman. A slender woman with green hair. She drew near to him, and he saw the features distort into something horrific. She was bloated, an eye hanging from one socket, skin the color of algae. A Rusalka? I don't fucking know. Her true self. You'll never stop dancing, she screeched at him. My sisters and I were drowned in this lake by men of your regiment. Consider this your punishment. The man cried out, but it wasn't me! Someone must pay, the Rusalka said, her voice filled with a briny malice. So the man danced until his bones broke and his heart gave out. The dance of death. A silent beat as everyone takes in this macabre ending. It's not all bad. Rusalka's also a fertility goddess. If a lady had stumbled across him, she would have been blessed with a fruitful womb. And probably some candy for the road. Damn, does she really think there's a happy ending? I want that herbal what Huntress is having. How was story time? A lot of people like to take pot shots at what? People like to take post pot shots at sequels, but I think a very good story deserves a follow-up. So when you think it's the end, the sequel is most likely never as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm more of a fan of episodic style of storytelling. Knowing it's a series takes a lot of pressure off any individual installment, and it builds a greater sense of community between audience and creator. Tell me, Elnari, if you could delete any sequel from existence, what would it be? Don't answer that. We actually don't care. We're just here to make some seamlessly move on to the next segment of the evening. God forbid any small talk to get in the way of romance twilight moment. Dwight, I'm gonna need you to shut your yap trap. Gonna need to get back to that thing we do whenever we're not on screen. Okay, you guys have fun tonight. Try not to wink wink end up dead. Why do you say the words wink wink out loud? What kind of double entendre are you getting at with the end up dead thing? Dwight is physically incapable of winking, not since the accident. And you do know all of these people are despicable criminals with a double-digit kill counts, right? Well, except for Spirit, she doesn't really belong here. She's strictly a victim, not a perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed. Did I hear someone trash talking Spirit? Deal me in! What do you say? We take this to the hot tub and I can soak in this bar of roast that ghost with some killer hot ugh. I couldn't even read that. That was just, Please, enough talk of birds. Things that are lit or getting blazed enough over there. Enough that these activities have to be sat right next to a literal fire. I must be surrounded by figurative flames as well. What if we turned around as far away from this place as we could? Just you and me. On those spindly legs. You probably tire before you go too far. If it's running away from someplace more secluded Elnari is after, they should obviously join me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power. Not that my walking speed really affects my giant stature. That's because I choose to move slowly for stealthy reasons, and it's my own choice and completely logical. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so over all of that. Don't you get it? Society wants you to trick you to fighting each other so that corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to all your fabricated problems. Spirit is woke. Spirit is a commie. I'll be sitting in the shade and drinking something locally sourced while thumbing through a public domain novella printed on recycled paper because I refuse to play their game anymore. It's like she's actively trying to be as unappealing as possible. Does it really turn anyone else on or just me? Despite Trapper's insatiable appetite, his attention, along with the attention of everyone else, is still on you for the moment. If you could, I don't know, just pick one of us, maybe we can all move on with our lives, or just, you know, some special projects we might have going. You heard him. Who would it be? I'm just saying you may get a ton of chances.
The box. You opened it.
You'll get a ton of chances.
I came.
Yep. Hey, Miss Magoo, thank you so much for the 4 months on Prime. I appreciate that so much. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoy your emotes and all that. Thank you for sticking with me for 4 months. It means a lot. Thank you so much. And no, I'm not satisfied with that name either. The streaming reality TV dating show boom happening. It's pretty much all that wasn't taken. Which killer do you pick? And yes, we're back to excluding Trickster because, ugh, that guy. Alright, I'll go fix things with Spirit. Spirit? Oh, you picked me. Yay. Sorry, that was rude of me. I despise loneliness, so I should be honest with you. You make for interesting company, and I love the idea of winning over these other killers at all costs. Even when I hate the game and the prize, but I had a long day. Floating, subverting expectations, grinding my teeth, this imagine sweet, sweet revenge, it takes a lot out of me. So don't stop bringing your A game, right? It might seem like I hate everything and getting to really know who I am is an impossible task, not worth trying, but too bad. You won't know unless you search deep inside yourself and bring everything you've got. Or just say the exact thing, the right thing at the right time and melt my cold heart in an instant. I don't know the rules better than you do. See you at the bar, I guess. You arrive at the bar, find Dwight and Claudette both holding cocktail shakers surrounded by a bevy of bottles and assorted boozes. Who's ready to get wasted? Well, I don't drink, so not me. You really don't drink ever? Is that like something to just fall in a hole in your stomach thing? Or I don't drink alcohol because alcohol is poison of the body and then the mind. And I don't need to act like a fool to have a good time. Then why did you choose mixology lesson as your romantic nighttime activity? Everyone knows this kind of date is just an excuse to get loaded up on booze and make terrible decisions. It's true. Not a single person has ever learned anything about one of these things. Dwight, now that's not true. You learn how to tie a cherry knot in the stem only using your tongue. Whoa, whoa, we ordered the soda with a splash of my favorite business because that's off the menu. What the fuck? Well, no, I'm drinking to forget about tonight. Mixology is a real thing. It doesn't require alcohol to be interesting. I'll have you know all that I worked at a restaurant before I was violently executed by your father, on whom you have your bloody vengeance. Right, right. Well, so be it. How about you, Elnari? Do you drink? A cheeky bit of booze every now and then doesn't hurt. Well, with all due respect to Spirit, I don't personally have anything against a little bit of alcohol at this resort. I think I'm on vacation, I guess, so bring on the booze. I was afraid you'd say that. You see, if you and Spirit have different dietary restrictions, it means we've got to make 2 different drinks with 2 different sets of ingredients. So it's like double the work for the same amount of pay, which is already 0 for a job we both hate. So what do you say? Would one of you maybe bend your teensy bit to make life easier for us? No. Okay, your position is firm. I feel you. Elnari, be a pal. What do you think? You know, I've always found being in a healthy relationship requires compromise among other quantities. Yeah, qualities? Qualities. I can't fucking read, bro. You wink at Dwight and he turns red in the face. Don't get ahead of yourself, Elnari. This is mixology season, not a wedding ceremony. It's an activity that you cared about enough to invite me to, so I should have shown you respect in the beginning. I might be a little afraid of you, but I'm not afraid of admitting when I'm wrong. This is one of those times. I was wrong. So if you want a night to remember, he starts to do a sexy dance, grabbing the bottle from the bar, rubbing it on your face. You were doing so well. Don't mess it up now. You said we were doing well. This was 2 of those times I was wrong, and if you want to enjoy drinks for their craft and flavor while sitting calmly relaxing, I'm here for it. So, lovebirds, what drinks should we make? Dark and stormy. How about dark and stormy drink for my dark and stormy date? Oh my god. Cringe. Why am I cringe? Why am I cringe? Okay, that was cute. It worked! I'm cringe, but it worked! Please, allow us to demonstrate how dark and stormy is made. First, rum, or in this case, rum extract, and it's a bit of apple juice is poured over the ice. Then fresh ginger beer is added in, garnished with a lime wheel. And drink, the end. May you go to the challenge of replicating this recipe, Elnari. Replicating rum substitute and ginger beer over ice. Don't forget the lime wheel. Rum substitute, ginger beer over ice with a lime wheel. Not sure I appreciated your tone, but yes, you got it. You're a natural, sassy natural. You and Dwight might have more in common than... Don't you dare. Spirit seems to be in a lovely mood as she ships her dark and stormy. She's not even rolling her eyes at your petty behaviour. On cue, a literal dark storm begins to make its approach its way from the ocean. You taste your own dark and stormy as you watch the clouds approach. It's quite refreshing. Isn't this fun? Honestly, it's the most drama-free fun I've had since I got here. And since you picked a simple but delicious drink, we've got plenty of time left to relax. Wanna make out a little? Yes, yes, yes. We're in, boys. We're in. Hacker noises. I'm in. Breathe in a sip of your drink and immediately begin coughing before you can get a yes out. Lightning strikes a palm tree on the beach and immediately starts a fire. The activity ends abruptly as Claude and Dwight usher you two away from the bar. For fuck's sake! For fuck's sake! Let me fucking smooch! Bro, let me smooch! Just like you start cooked again. Cooked again. Gang's all together again on the volleyball court. Seems like all yesterday we were sitting on the sidelines watching everyone get sweaty. That's because it was. Ugh, feels like I've been here a lot longer than that, actually. It's so late that the sun is already beginning to rise. Better get this over quickly so that you can get some beauty rest. Don't recommend the eternal damnation of perpetual narratordom. Good thing you really used your time well since then. Really getting to know the gang, the brain, the mogul, the basket case, the psychotic bunny girl. You know, the 4 types of people. Anyway, everyone's gathered on the volleyball court for a new type of game. Pitch your dream date and see who Elnari chooses. Who's ready for round robin? Oh, fuck me. It's like fucking school, man. Round. How round we talking? Ayo? No, not to eat, Huntress. Each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you about their dream date they've planned for you tomorrow. In no particular order, which is a weird thing to mention, right? Almost like the order does matter. Wraith, why don't you go first? You're like, you'd hate it. Stop talking. Sorry, anyway, Wraith? Well, I don't know. I'd really prefer to just tell Elnari privately. I don't know if that's gonna work with these game mechanics. What if you just whisper to Elnari? Wraith considers this for a long moment. Too long. That's fine. Without moving, Wraith lowers his voice to a barely audible whisper. Tomorrow, we have to find my bell. And then I can finally tell you about what I've been working on. It's gonna be really special. The kind of thing we really bond. And maybe finally get off this island. Maybe then we can go on a real date. You done? Is that it? Wraith nods proud. Find his what? I know, right? Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us all uncomfortable by pushing the boundaries of what's acceptable, not only in polite society, but with the narrative of this in-world event? There's also a larger meta-narrative of Dead by Daylight dating experience. Sometimes you just gotta say it. Well, yes, thank you. I'd love to. So, Elnari, you thinking of picking me? Well, this is your final warning. Pick me and be punished and rewarded. Trapper! Tomorrow will suck, probably. Not an easy guy to get along with, I know that. But I can tell you this much. I'm hiding a secret on this island that'll make fans shit themselves with excitement. If you like Trapper, you're gonna love it. And if you're not, you're a maggot. Thought he was gonna call me a slur. Also, everyone, even confident, sexy ladies in rabbit masks, better stay the hell away from my yacht. Great. Huntress, why do you take it from here? Tomorrow morning, I plan on a nice atmospheric breakfast on the yacht. Don't worry, Trapper. Won't even know it's gone. What was that? Nothing, go away. Then, boy, oh boy, I've got such an adventure planned. It involves hunting for treasure. What kind of treasure are we looking for? Guess you'll have to pick me to find out. Let me tell you, it's primo stuff. Now, if you don't mind, gotta start preparing because it's clear already that you're gonna pick me. Confident. Mysterious. I like it. Here to spirit. Here we go. Figuratively, damn it, Dwight. You gotta watch your words with these people. Tomorrow, you'll spit in the face of God, die, and be born anew. That's it. You're intrigued by that? If you're not intrigued by that, I don't want you. Gotta draw crayon art with Trapper or dig up whatever mysteries with Wraith. I don't know what these guys do all day. Do you want to at least specify which god you'll be spitting in the face of? All of them! Fuck, that hurt my voice. All of them! Okay then, so hydrate tonight if you tend to hang with Spirit. And that's time's up, everyone. Gosh, you'll need to dream about these options, so you're ready to choose in the morning. Now go dream about all these swoon-worthy options and get ready to make a choice come dawn. Have a swell night. Did you two forget to mention something? Oh gosh, how can we forget? Before you run off to slumber peacefully, there's one more thing to do. No reality survival dating competition parody will be complete without slinging one of our contestants who's already teetering on the edge of a psychological break and giving them a little push. Hold up. This has been a survival dating competition parody this entire time and I'm just now finding about this? Come on, the signs were there, you just didn't read them. Welcome to Murderer's Island! It's the time to eliminate one of the killers. Oh, it's like a butchering, but it hurts even worse. You can't kill a killer, but can you break their heart? Do you dare even try? You mean, that's right, tomorrow one of these sexy slices will not be eligible to take you on a date. Who's it gonna be? But why? Because it's dramatic, because it's surprising, because it's a classic reversal of fate. And it will hurt someone's feelings. Awesome. Dangerous. What's it gonna be, Champ? What's your thought process here? Champ seems like he might throttle you in your sleep if you eliminate him. That being said, at least you'd see him coming. Spirit could be everywhere. She floats. And I hear she could disappear. Hard to track. Eek, if you get rid of Wraith, he might cry. And although I totally support normalizing men crying and being vulnerable, it just seems like he might be an ugly crier. Huntress, she might pretend to be okay with it, then you'll start feeling, because you'll start seeing her behind every tree. Well, what I'm trying to say is, I don't envy your boss, but which psychopath are you eliminating? No hesitation. You noise the fuck out of me. No hesitation. Look, I'm here, and I'm horny, and I'm really not getting positive reinforcement from you, Wraithy Poo. Please don't take this personally. It's just my opinion, and you are who you are, and you're about deep and as you and what you about deep down as a person, and how I don't like it. Like, give me something, you know, a kiss, a wink, hold my hand, finish telling me about all this mysterious stuff you're obsessed with. Or better yet, don't. Wraith rises taller than you've ever seen him and calmly walks to the exit. Before he leaves, he turns to you. When you came here, I thought perhaps you'd be different. I don't know how my last bit of hope in humanity had been snuffed out, but it wasn't. It is now. You're just like the rest of them. There's no hope of goodness here. The only good thing I could do is try to escape. Or burn everything and everyone to the ground. He leaves. Pretty badass exit, wasn't expecting that. Now you've broken the heart of someone heartless. You should get some shut-eye. Don't worry too much about the broken heart you left behind, because of course they'll be receiving a consolation prize. They might not get to go home with Elnari, but when it's all over, they'll never sleep alone again. Only chasing the chads, exactly. That's right, we're sending our eliminated player home with their own mostly new Trickster body pillow. The next best thing to the real Trickster. It might not hug you back, but it definitely won't try and stab you. And how do we know? Because I've tried it. That's right, it's Dwight tested. Claude approved. Hope you sleep well tonight, Elnari. You're my favorite. You're my hero for what you've accomplished. Fucking body pillow. You can buy them now as well. I'm pretty sure they added them to the website. How can you sleep tonight knowing what you've done? No, not because of the guilt. I mean, knowing that there's a legit homicidal maniac who hates you so close by. What do you mean, mostly do? How can you sleep tonight, knowing what you'll do tomorrow? I know how you'll do it. Better go before Dwight and Claudette come back and put you to sleep themselves. You know those two. Schedule, schedule, schedule. Wow. What a crazy end to the day. Elimination? I didn't know it was that kind of game. Let's check in with everyone, especially with our loser. Everyone deserves a send-off. We'll see how things go tomorrow, I suppose. I'm not expecting anything. I tend to shut my mind off during hard times. I know I seem all excited and evil, a devil may cry, but the truth is, I'm pretty persistent at heart. I'm really a pessimist at heart. Fuck me, dyslexia, hello. That tends to happen when your mother is skewered by an elk when you were young. Yeah, how'd you know? Wild guess. Also, the only thing you talk about? If you'll excuse me, I think I saw a raccoon over in that tree and I'm feeling peckish. I know I said some things when Elnari kicked me to the curb and I just want to say I'm embarrassed for how I acted. Now that I've said it, I stand by it. I want everyone here to burn! How would I say things are going? It's a matter of perspective. If Elnari's goal is to impress me, things are going poorly. But if Elnari's goal is to get themselves killed, they're doing an amazing job. Did I think there was a chance I might get eliminated? Yeah, I did. Did I care if I get eliminated? No, not even a little. There's a volume of words I speak I spend talking about how much I don't care about things signify a deeper yearning within me, yet to be seen, heard, or validated around those around me? Nah. What? No, you're not part of this. Don't get a confessional. That's cool, man. I'm not part of anything, you feel me? I'm a cog in everyone's machine. I'm my own machine. This whole thing's pretty cute, though. Charming, low budget, old school marketing vibes. Not gonna lie, I kind of wish I wasn't busy right now. I'd definitely be down with a reality show style dating competition with survival elements. But I got my new album coming up. An upcoming tour, finalizing the new speaker line, producing a limited series on my life, starting a new social media NFT crypto app. Oh Jesus. And doing these private gigs all over on IP Island. My dudes, come check it out. IP Island is dope. It's where the real killers hang out. Fully licensed, no legal drama. Lawyers, take a hike. I'm gonna tell everyone Trick said that about them, don't worry. Ghost Skill is so turned off by Elnari. No! Taking your favourite established characters from all over pop culture. They can't be seen on this island, hell. You probably can't even mention them, like Ghostfoot, don't say it. Well, we get it. You're very popular and in demand, but we have a game to get back to, so... Ghostface? Come on! Whatever, I don't even care. I'm the trickster. See you around, Elnari. You too, narrator. I have a name, you know. You do? Yes, seriously, they don't pay me enough to deal with you people. Is it my turn? What? No, no, it's not your turn. You're sentient water. How are you even sitting in that chair? What's a chair? It's the thing you're getting all wet. It's gonna smell like mildew. Okay, rude. Fine, let's just get this over with. It's your turn, Ocean. Do you check in? Check in? I was looking for the bathroom. Bathroom? You serious? It's down the hall to the left. It's okay. Never mind. Never mind? What does that mean? Not you two. This is supposed to be a confessional time for every character in this game. It's okay, we don't have to confess anything. We've just been working our asses off for 2 days straight and wanted to sit down somewhere. This chair is wet. Yeah, I think the ocean just peed on it. How is that? But you know what? I don't care. You two look pretty pleased with yourselves. I've got something to confess. Oh, great. What's it gonna be? You ate glue in 2nd grade? You cheated on an algebra test once? Watching Wraith get eliminated was the first time in this ascending spiral staircase of pain that my life felt a modicum of joy. Modicum? Come? Come of joy. Every minute that I'm alive is a nightmare. This place, the sun, sweet sugary drinks. It sounds fun for a long weekend, but for eternity? The unrelenting rhythm of crashing waves and wailing seagulls, like crescendoing song of evil that makes me question the very foundation of the universe. Why am I here? Why are any of us here? What kind of a sentiment being would do this? Please erase me from this existence. Make it so I was never born. Pull the plug on this experiment and let my soul be free. And please, please get me out of this polo shirt. Okay, let's get you to bed, buddy. I don't want to go to bed. Go to bed means eventually I have to wake up. Yikes. That was a weird way to end. Well, what are you gonna do? Gonna let the cameras roll long enough? Someone's bound to say something crazy. Anyways, it seemed like everyone had their shot to annoy me tonight, so hit the hay, get some rest. Tomorrow's gonna be a doozy. Soft sunlight warms your skin, nudging you awake. Also, you're using a killer crab as a pillow. What? Killer crab? What? You're just sort of okay with... What's that? You don't know about killer crabs? Oh, right. You don't... You didn't go on the Huntress date. You missed it. It was thrilling. Or, I guess, it would have been if you have to play the game again to get that reference, I suppose. You pull on your beach attire and splash water on your face. Dwight and Claudette approach. Is that look on their faces excitement? Terror? You notice your stomach flutters with butterflies. Someone's in love. You've been infected with zombie butterflies in your sleep. It's happened here before, but it's probably the love thing. It's time! Claudette gestures over to the beach where the killers all stand flanked by tiki torches. It's a scene reminiscent of a TV show that you used to hate watch with your ex. Suddenly, the message is clear. You're going to declare your affections for the killer in front of several other killers. Hey, isn't Trickster supposed to be here? We paid him good money to make some half-ass cameos in this show. Gotta chew his agent out. But before we walk you over for your big moment, don't think we haven't noticed how kind you've been to us, Elnari. Can't be easy being thrown to a mysterious island for seemingly no reason, surrounded by terrifying killers, and manage your most primal impulses. Murder and making out. And you kept a cool head and treated us, your friendly island host, with dignity, respect, so don't tell anyone we told you this, but... Claudette and Dwight look around conspiratously. Just a hint for going forward. Don't try to go all the way with a killer who isn't into you. Relationships are two-way streets. If you haven't got the green light in the other direction, you might end up in the friend zone. The friend zone? That doesn't sound so bad. Where do you think you are exactly? Dead by Daylight doesn't do friends. They're killers and they're survivors. I'm afraid we can't say anymore. Okay, so who's into me? Claudette and Dwight look around conspicuously again. Well, I've never seen Spirit open up to anyone like she's opened up to you. I've seen her open up the insides of plenty of people, but thankfully for you and for us, this is in a different type of game. So are you ready? Of course you're not. But too bad, we're on a schedule. Spirit's into me. Spirit's into me, guys. Make way over to the row of hotties. Claudette, Dwight stand off to their side, holding the, hands behind their backs. It's been quite the 48 hours, but there are clearly sparks in the air, and I'm not just talking about this rusty chainsaw, though I do recommend staying away from those sparks. It's time for our newcomer to confess their love. Wait, I have a drum roll for this. No, you don't, but who cares? Elnari, who do you choose? Can we at least do the flower thing? Dwight, I thought we agreed to keep that between us. No, not that flower thing. Oh god. Not that flower thing. The thing where the suitor gets a flower as a symbol of the contestant's love and affection. Oh, right, I suppose. But no roses. They're such a cliche at this point. Well, that's good, because I tried to pick a rose and got an ouchie, and I settled for these. They're really nice. Beautiful. You're doing good, Dwight. It's a lovely bouquet. God, this music slaps. I hope Dwight saves some of these for Claudette. They're a thing, right? You getting that vibe too? Just me? Sorry, you got other things to worry about right now. That's not a rose though? I know, they said they didn't pick roses because you got an ouchie. Who do you select to receive these flowers and spend a day with you today? Do I need to say any more? You approach Spirit, peering below the brim of her impressively large hat into her haunting eyes. Spirit, since I've met you, I've been enchanted by your presence. Wow, my dyslexia, hello. You've challenged me to be a better person and resisted the urge to show me the sharp end of your katana. For that, I thank you. I'm ready to take our relationship to the next level. And we shall. Up to the eye of the dark storm that is our reality. To the lantern room of the Black Lighthouse. It's time to see what you're made of, Elnari. Whew. Though it might be nice to start the day out on Trapper's Yacht before we end up in the Black Lighthouse. Even if I kind of hate basic tropical vacation stuff like yachts and snorkeling or whatever, it's good for you to see me in the sun a little bit. At least there's more to me than what you've already gone to experience. I know that my whole vibe can be a little dark. The hat, the swimsuit, the plume of floating air. This wasn't always who I was. I was a normal young woman once. Went to school, hung out with friends. Even had a part-time job working at a restaurant in town. And then, well, I know what happened. Your father, Yeah, he murdered me and I woke up as an undead Avenger, but that's not what I'm getting at. Something else happened to me. I realized I needed to be seen. I didn't know by whom. A lot of time when you think about ghosts, they're these kind of see-through flickering specters. You imagine reaching out and having your hand go right through them. Ooh, like that sort of thing, you know? Creepy warpy effect on the world around you. I don't know, depends which movie you're watching. But when I died, well, I dare you to try and reach your hand through me. Not really. It's not an invitation. It's rhetorical. Why did it end up this way? Who brought me here to this island? Who knows? I sure don't. I've got my ideas, but I'm not exactly out there digging around in caves, dusting off antiques, trying to find out clues to analyze their meanings. I do want to take this experience seriously, though. I want to give the process a chance. It may be a dumb process and one that I have extremely little respect for as a person. But you just woke up on this beach with no memory of who you are or where you came from, and rather than freak out and simply try and swim away, you're giving this a chance. I actually don't know that swimming away was an option. It's not. However, the fact is that you never tried. I think that means you've got courage or an open mind. I don't know. Maybe you stuck around because you like someone you met here. Maybe. While two of you were getting all deep and philosophically flirty, the yacht pulled up to the shore next to the black lighthouse. Last stop, everybody off. There were other stops. Oh, no, not of this trip, of your life. Spirit rolls her eyes and leaves to the shore. I'm just messing with you. This is the only stop. No one here is really looking out for our fun, so we have to make it ourselves. But no, there are no other stops. Seriously, go. Race to the poop deck, Dwight. This ship don't even have a poop deck. Oh, it will. Fuck's sake. As you disembark, you see Dwight and Claudette running giggling across the ship. Too bad you can't date those two. They seem like they know how to have a good time. Sequel game? DLC? Date survivors? Let me date Yui. You arrive at the beach near majestic black lighthouse. Its imposing form towers above you. Flock of birds circles lazily. No sense of fear or urgency, as if circling a corpse that isn't moved in ages. I'm excited about today. See? So it places her wrist delicately in your hand and presses her fingers down against her skin. It's cool to the touch, but you feel, is that the faintest of pulses? Ah, my heart! My heart! Their blood is absolutely pumping. So, what happens now? Now I show you something that no one has ever seen up close before. Well, no one who has lived to tell about it. Pumping! Hey, yo! I'm gonna go in there. Spirit points to the top of the lighthouse amongst the circling birds. What's actually up there? Have you seen it? Hey y'all, how's everyone doing today? What the fuck is he doing here? What the fuck is he doing here? So he's taking the whole elimination thing well, or maybe it's the opposite of that. Better not bring it up at all, just hope he doesn't completely melt down. Hi, Wraith, you seem chipper today. Something strange is definitely going on with this guy. Well, something else strange, something different than what's usually going on. Wraith takes a deep breath, sucking in the ocean air like it's the greatest air he's ever been sucked. Elnari, thank you. Thank you for choosing anyone else to go on a date with today. Alone again, forever. This is how I'm meant to be. I feel alive! Are you done? We're kind of on the date you mentioned. I'm glad you're feeling better, Wraith, but like she said, we're in the middle of something. You mind? Oh, right. So what you doing? Heading up to the lighthouse? I love it up there. You can really see the whole island from up there. In fact, Spirit, I thought you said no one's been up there and lived to tell about it, but this sounds exactly like telling about it. Technically, I don't think Wraith counts as being alive. I mean, I don't maintain the canon, but... Spirit waves her arms around, brings head to toe. And if he's not dead now, he's gonna be when I punish him for interrupting our date! Hey now, we could resolve our problems without hair floating up to menacing shapes. I'll just be over here, running away, enjoying the view. You know, I think Wraith is kidding about the whole being up there, honestly. The view isn't even of the island. What you can see mostly is ocean on account of being, you know, a lighthouse. However, that does bring up an interesting point regarding your, how do I say it? Spirit hand slows up and scratches her head. Don't really see her, lost for words like this. What's your mortal status? Because despite what our lanky friend seems to think, the lighthouse is not to be trifled with. It's a beacon of death and suffering. It brings out doom in all of its form all corners of this world, if not further. Well, duh, you saw a friggin' pirate ship seemingly travel through space and time only to crumble on the rocks beneath a spooky tower, but you decided not to point this out because that would be too romantic now, wouldn't it? I think I'm alive? I'm here with you, walking this beach, feeling the water at my feet, feeling the sun on my skin. Here, with me. The spirit that does really make you feel alive. I guess? I don't know. If you come up with me into the eye of the Black Lighthouse, you may never return. Is that a risk you're willing to take? Because we have something, I won't deny it. I feel it. I'd hate for you to simply turn to ash. If we were to commit right here, right now, into figuring this out as friends, we could put that risk off for another time. Just be friends? Ouch. Is there other way of letting you down easy? I don't know if I want that friendship. I want you. That's why I chose you. I can't decide this for you. I can only warn you that it may not be safe. You might die up there and there's nothing I can do about it. Go up, maybe die. Fuck it. You take a deep breath. Every particle of sea air travels up your body and fills your lungs. Maybe the last time you have such a thought. You feel strangely at peace with the information. I don't need another friend. I want something more. I'd risk my life for it. Spirit smiles a quirky, devilish smile. Not the quirky, devilish smile. Spirit's in a silly, quirky mood. Right. This way. She seems so nonchalant about that. Oh yeah, you've just chosen to possibly die. Okay. Anyway. Inside the lighthouse is almost pitch black. It was seemingly day when you stepped through the door. The inside is like a void. The last thing you see is the final rays of sun leave you. It's a horrible sight. Petrified body laying on the stairs, reaching not up, but down, as if it's been crawling. Watch your step. The things we do for love. When you arrive, in the lantern room at the top of the black lighthouse, you breathe a sigh of relief. The light is out, seemingly defunct. Dust cakes the room as though it hasn't been operated in a century. However, somehow, you're just mourning like a moment ago, but now it's night. What do you mean a moment ago? I've been standing looking over the ocean all day. I've really enjoyed this peaceful time together with you, taking in the views, standing in complete silence for hours. It's my kind of perfect date. Really? I don't remember that. I just called it the perfect date and you can't be bothered to remember it? What kind of game are you playing with me? I want to remember it. It's just for some reason my mind is completely blank, but hey, I'm not dead. Oh, you're already dead. You have been this whole time. Huh. That's true. Maybe we'll never know. Doesn't look like the light is working. Even turned off, the light has a power to it. The massive lens reflects the moonlight through itself. A subtle sparkle that is a hypnotic effect. Maybe that's where the day went. Staring into this light felt like as the sun fell and the moon rose. Thanks for spending the day with me. I had a really good time. That's it. Don't get me wrong. This is really cool and all. I guess I don't know what I expected. I suppose if you thought you were walking to your death and nothing happened, it may feel a bit anticlimactic. Sorry, anyhow, it's time to go. Here, let me just flip on the light for the staircase so it's easier to get down. The stairs still look pretty dark. Maybe it... Spirit interrupted by a strange hum. Then it becomes frantically clear to you that switch wasn't for the stairs. It was for the main lantern. A lantern that is now beginning to power up. The faintest smell of burning begins to reach up your nose. Oopsie, looks like maybe that switch wasn't for the stair lights at all. Now we see who's really alive and who is really dead, I suppose. It was bound to happen sooner or later. You slam your eyes closed, hoping that somehow not looking at the light itself will protect you. Not sure I see the logic in that, but if it's magic, it kind of defies logic. Oh, it's logic kind of defies logic. Whatever the fuck. I want to see it, but, well, I'm a little scared. Don't look directly into the light. Open your eyes and look only at me. I'll keep you safe. Oh. 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 Perfect. Hell yeah. Fucking skill checks, bro. Not bad. Hell fucking yeah, bro. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, shit. You missed completely. I tried to, like, count it in. Going dun, 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 but it didn't seem to help. You okay? You seem okay. I hope I haven't ruined this by pushing you to do something you weren't meant to do. You're so brave. Maybe not so coordinated, but certainly brave. I'm so lucky you put yourself through this for me. It shows you're real. Despite your attempt to resist it, the incredible force of energy from the Black Lighthouse's lantern eye refuses to subdue. No. It cannot be ignored. And it doesn't matter if you look directly into it or not. In the end, it was just a trivial game. This is real life and real magic. You stare at it now, and its power penetrates your mind. Whoa, whoa. Hey. Been a while. How are things? Doing good? Feeling more dead? More alive? Yeah, love will do that to a person. Don't worry, it'll make sense soon. I don't know why I give the ocean like an ASMR voice. That's just how I imagine it. Or the ASMR again. You wake to hear Spirit's muffled voice. Got a terrible taste in your mouth, like burnt hair. The air feels damp and smells like ash. It's time for the sound to clear up, but eventually Spirit's words start to make sense to you. However, it's clear that she's talking to someone else, not to you. You know how sometimes people say, it's not you, it's me? Well, this time it is you, and it's also me. I can't believe I thought you would change for me. I can't believe I thought you what you were doing was a sacrifice, that you gave anything up for me. Well, today I saw what love looks like, and it looks a whole lot different than this. I don't think you're hearing me, which is weird because I'm practically shouting. Nobody breaks up with Trapper! Nobody! Oh yeah? Fine. Nobody breaks up with Trapper, but I'm not doing that. I'm dumping. Don't you say it. I'm dumping Evan McMillan! There's nothing you can say or do about it. It's over between us, Evan. Ren, Trapper turns from Spirit, looks directly at you. You realize that you're laying on the ground of some weird tunnel. Name drop, son. Get fucking name drop, son. I think your shouting woke up Elnari. My shouting? Stay quiet. In an attempt to be as quiet as possible, you hold your breath and freeze in place. Sorry we woke you up, Elnari. After what happened, you'd probably be feel better off sleeping for a bit longer. Things just got out of hand. How'd you know? You were talking in your sleep, basically non-stop, until you woke up and then got quiet. What was I saying? I don't know. I don't speak Dutch. Do you speak Netherlands? I do not. Yeah, see, there you go again. The jig is, as they say, up. You know, you're awake now and you're gonna have to deal with this awkward situation head on. Clearly I shouldn't be here. You two are having a very personal conversation that I don't need to be involved in. I don't even know how I got here. Not here on this island. Here's in this creepy tunnel. As far as this island goes, your guess is as good as mine. As far as this tunnel goes, we brought you here. You and Trapper, but after the lighthouse came on, you blacked out. On your way down, I thought you might have hit your head or something. It's hard to tell what blood is new around here. Either way, I wanted to get you someplace safe, and I asked Trapper for help. That's not that I can't carry you. I just didn't feel like it, you know? I hate anything messing with my shards. Trapper, on the other hand, he loves nothing more than having an unconscious body draped over his shoulder. Could have asked Claudette and Dwight for help, but I don't trust them. But you trust Trapper. Like and trust are two different things. You might think Trapper could be a real jerk, but you'd be right. But you get what you see with him. We brought you down here because we're the only ones that know about this place. It's part of an old tunnel network that connects different places on the island. What's up, guys? Talking island mysteries is my favorite topic. I was just in the neighborhood. I thought I'd pop in. Trapper, you said this place was private. Don't look at me. I didn't tell him about it. Half of the appeal of this spot is getting away from people like him. Well, geez, I can see I'm not wanted. So, you three throuple now, or? Because I gotta say, I really didn't get the whole Trapper spirit thing, but hey, if it's not my business, I'm not gonna stick my nose in it. We're not a thing. Nobody traps the Trapper. Not with traps, not with relationships. And you do realize you're sticking your nose in our business now, right? Wow, so hostile. You don't have to talk about it, just say so. Anyhow, this tunnel has very interesting features. If you head about 50 meters down that way, you'll find— Get out! Wraith looks around, just to be doubly sure that Trapper is addressing him. I was just leaving. This island is a lonely place, which is great for me. I love to be alone. Trapper, on the other hand, he's quite needy. After a lot of pursuit, I finally let him catch up to me and became, well, I don't want to call it a relationship because nobody really didn't want to have that talk, but we were more than friends. I dispute the events as told. For the record, I don't pursue, I stalk, I lie in wait. Seeing eye to eye was not one of those things we were good at. So, I hate to ask, but I did just look into a refrigerator-sized death lamp, so I guess I'm more of a glutton for punishment than I thought. What were you good at? Well, for starters, excuse me, I'll take that question, thank you very much. If you don't know anything about me by now, it's that I'm on a quest for revenge. Exactly, what you might not know, Trapper is a great classical maestro of revenge. Trapper blushes behind the mask. Revenge against friends who had turned their back on and betrayed him. Revenge against his father for making him into a monster. Revenge for his barista who wrote Ewan in his cappuccino when his name's actually Evan. Those who think about revenge as much as I do, Trapper is an inspiration. But they say to never date your heroes. Good advice, but I don't think that's saying. Then you came along, Elnari. You showed me that it's okay to be lost, to feel pathetic, to push on when you have nothing real to offer someone. I'm not sure what you got all that from, but okay. You held up a mirror to my own doubts and fears and showed me that they're not everything about me. That I can embrace those things, but not be defined by them. You showed me that life after death can be more than just obsession with revenge and mind-blowing sex on the ground in a dark cave in an old dusty tunnel. Trapper nudges you in the ribs with his elbow, gross, clearly appealing to Trapper's better features. It's been Winnie's strategy for dumping his ass because he seems to be taking it quite well. This whole half-assed dating show parody thing, at first, I obviously thought it was some lame idea that kind of moron thought there was an audience for this. But then we spent time together and I realized there's actually something real here. I didn't want to give up on it. I didn't want to give up on us. Listen, Elnari, while you knocked unconscious for some minor head trauma, like a total weakling, Spirit confided in me that she had real feelings for you, and I took it extremely well, naturally, because I trust her and value her opinions. That doesn't mean I trust you. You want to get to her, you have to get through me first. By passing the Trapper test. Yeah, coming to by Behavior TV. Sundays 8. Welcome to the Trapper's test. Answer my questions correctly or die by my blade. Question 1. What's Spirit's real name? Only given to her by a the one given to her by a murderous father, which she only lets, Rinyamoka. They can celebrate yet. Question 2. What lives inside Spirit? A dragon. Sure, everyone knows that. Question 3. Where did Spirit work back when she was a normal college girl before she went hellbent on revenge? A restaurant. I listen to waifu. I listen to waifu. I don't think I'd be a waitress. Don't tell my father I did anything like that. He'd be so disappointed in me. Question 4. What's Spirit's favorite color? Black, right? It was black, right? Yes! Are these questions largely superficial? Sure. Question 5, the final question. You got this, Elnari. According to the Spirit, what's worse than being dead? Fuck. Shit! I guess I didn't listen to waifu hard enough. Not being seen for who you are. Or having unfinished business. Shit. The last one. Shit. 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 I'm gonna pick the last one, Vel, and if it's wrong, I'm gonna kick your ass. Like, fuck. When I pitched Trapper's test for the Suits at Behavior TV, they told me there was no room on the budget for a new car being given every final prize for winning. So I killed them all right there on the spot. While killing them, didn't solve any of the budget problems. Telling you to A, to brag, and B, explain why all the things you're gonna win is me saying congratulations for passing the Trapper's test. Did you just threaten me? Yes. No, it was some huge challenge. I mean, the woman obsessed with a giant light and shines in the dark as a chip on her shoulder about being seen. Go figure. You probably guessed, but the rules are rules, and even I literally made them up. You got it right. So I guess I approve you dating Spirit or whatever. I never really cared in the first place. I was just hoping you'd slip up and give me a good excuse to wet my blade with your blood. Maybe I'll find a reason tomorrow. For now, you two have fun. Wink, wink, wink. Trapper out. Sorry I had to enjoy that. It's fine. What, 5 measly questions was nothing. Not even that, as the ridiculous and unnecessary as it was, the whole thing. They're waking up in a random tunnel, overhearing our argument, the news that Trapper and I had something going on, Stupid quiz, all of it, especially the whole trap her out catchphrase. It's only because I actually like you. None of this would have happened if I didn't. Guys, she likes me. She likes me. Guys, she likes me. She likes me. And I like you too, Spirit. Please, call me Rin. Oh! Ah! Rin! The name changed to Rin! Oh my god. I didn't feel like our lighthouse experience was completed. No, there's something else I wanted to show you. Alone. Up in the lantern room of the tower. You might have the good of Elnari. It's not that kind of game. Damn it! Why isn't this honey pop? Why can't I fuck her? I'm kidding, it's fine. What's that? Hold on a minute, I'm being told. No, wait. It is that kind of game! Disregard the good I got. What? Go what? What? Is there a place I'd rather be? Hey yo? Hey yo? Is that it is that kind of game? Hey yo? Do I get to do the skill checks to get to fuck her? I'm such a degenerate, I'm so sorry. You're excited to return to the lantern room of this lighthouse despite all the drama and worry that was previously a part of this place for you. More importantly, you're excited to be there with Spirit, which makes it all the more crushing. You're interrupted by the arrival of Claude and Dwight! Oh my god! If I get cucked one more time, if I get cock blocked one more time, I'm gonna commit arson. Come get your girlfriend. She's not in chat, she can't see you. Claudette, Dwight, funny seeing you here. Wait, did I say funny? I meant tragic. Tragic? I don't think so. Could be tragic about family reunion. It's always joyous occasions in my experience. Before they can explain what's even that is even supposed to mean, the lighthouse begins to howl a low, frightening sound. The lens begins to glow, and in a now familiar way. You prepare to shield your eyes in case something bad happens to you again. Now isn't the time for any reality show adjacent shenanigans, Dwight. Claudette, shield your eyes. We don't know what this lighthouse will... Now please, don't interrupt! You think all this time we do... No, that we've got your best interests in mind. Wait, no, of course, I don't think that. Go wax in your ears, friend! I asked you not to interrupt! Too late. The black light flares. In the darkness, you see something horrible, strange. In the place of Claudette and Dwight are two ghoulish silhouettes. But before you can focus on them, the light passes and the two survivors have returned to their normal states. Freezy up here! Should have packed a sweater. What in the hairy hell? Hey, watch your language! You shouldn't speak that way. Around your elders! Huh? Oh shit. Oh shit. Fuck. The little Rin, you're such a wonderful woman now. You grew up so fast. Huh? What? Elnari, meet my grandpa. Kazanya Mocha. Well, technically not just grandpa. Technically he's my great-great-great-great-great-grandpa, but a lot of greats say in a row. I haven't seen my little Rin since I watched over from the afterlife when she was just a little girl. And now I expect you to say the greats. It's a matter of honor and respect. Except Rin, she can do whatever she wants, my precious little angel. But you only stares at you with the demonic eyes. You're pretty sure even the decorative third eye on his mask looking at you. You mongrel! You must treat me with respect, or so help me, I'll be cleaning bits of your head off with my kanabo. Kanabo is a metal baseball bat covered in spikes, FYI. I kinda guessed that from playing DBD. I'm not sure what a peasant like you is doing so close to a descendant of a noble Yamoka bloodline in this first place. Dirk, Claudine, explain what's going on here. It's Dwight, sir, and Claudette, remember? We explained to you that we're gonna come meet with you, your great-great-great-great-granddaughter, Zuta, and give Give or withhold your approval. 5 greats. Great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, sir. Your Honor, Master, sir. Dwight, he's a samurai, not a judge. Grandpa, they must have summoned you here because they think you have great judgment, and because if they summoned my father, I'd be too distracted by torturing him for all eternity and continue with the rest of the whatever this is, show, game, experience. Ah, yes, that makes sense. Only a man of my own power and magnitude can help. Self-important much. Nice to meet you, Kazan. Only my friends and family call me Kazan. Those who tremble in fear at my name presence call me Oni. You're seemingly serious. You're seeing a serious resemblance to Trapper. Not only the sheer size of that man, but Oni also his attitude. Apparently, Spirit has a type. You sure you can or want to measure up to that? It dawns on you that, wait a second, maybe you do resemble Oni. Every time you've tried to look at your reflection, however, you become dizzy and confused. It definitely deserves more thought, but now is the time to consider the fact that you might be some kind of hulking vampire with the first ever case of self-blindness. There's a massive samurai mad dog in you from 2 steps away. I'm a vampire. I'm a vampire. Let's go. Well, you don't scare me at all, so I'll stick with Kazan. Peasant! I realize now the true purpose of my visit was to extinguish your light. Oni waves his katana in the air menacingly. Like great-great-great-great-grandfather, like great-great-great-great-great-granddaughter, apparently. Hold up there, grandpops, not so fast. You're only supposed to kill them if they deserve it first, so, you know, you should get to know them a little bit better. Young people these days always wanting to kill people, insisting they must deserve it. Back in my day, you did what needed to be done because your nobility depended on it. In this day, for such imposing presence, he sure is giving off serious old man yells at Claude vibes. Not the meme referencing. God damn. You see, when I was a young man, we didn't have foreigners in our land. Didn't need them. We had an abundance of culture already. A little too much, if you ask me. But I didn't make the rules. The rulers did. Exactly how it should be. Literature, art, commerce, theatre, fashion, poetry, puppet shows, ghost stories, courtesans, gambling, fighting, fine dining, fast food, public executions. What are we talking about? Spirit giggles at a great. Okay, I'm not saying all those great this time. Oni's forgetfulness. You wonder, does she even like this guy? She sure hates her father, so... Listen up, old man. We don't have time for this list of every activity available to a samurai in the eternity of the Edo period. Whatever. Silence, peasant. You're showing your ignorance. Samurai were forbade from many activities that didn't benefit the Bushido code, such as attending certain theatrical performances, for instance. Sometimes, however, a samurai would put on a disguise in order to seek out entertainment. Now, I'm not saying I did that because I had honor and a bodysuit like a... I had honor and a bodysuit like an entire castle that is quite hard to hide. But clearly, you have neither my honor nor my physique. You don't know, if you don't even know the ins and outs of the shifting rules of the Japanese samurai etiquette, you fool. Rin, what? What are you always such an uneducated admirer as this? Very hard to believe that any contemporary person knows all this about, all that about. I can't read right now. Wait. You wasn't allowed to do what the leisure activities over 100 years ago. However, you're really not sure how to handle this massive demonic old man. Oh, wait. I get it. Sweet Rin, my beautiful descendant, you invited me here to do what you're too kind to do. Bash this jerk's head in! Claude, Doris, fetch my kanabo. Rin, wrap your robe around this mongrel's hands and hold them still. We'll splatter the brains on the beach together as a family. Grandpa, no, that's not why I invited you here at all! I didn't invite you, Claudette and Dwight did! Yeah, sure, wink, wink, wink. This whole saying wink out loud is getting out of hand. Him and Trapper really do have a lot of things in common, don't they? I swear, Elnari is such a good soul and they heart of a warrior. They fought for my love in their own way. They faced down death more than once and put up with their fair share of nonsense. Nonsense which seems to be endless. Can we, I don't know, wrap this up already? Of course, of course. Who am I to expect anyone waiting around for my approval? I've only been hanging out as a ghost and watching my bloodline be polluted by cowards and quitters for 5 generations. Just give your ancestor-in-law a hug. Alright, I'm gonna drink water. Thank you for that, Belle. Fucking hell. Sword drawn only beckons you closer. There's no way he's ever hugged anyone in his entire life. I think we're good over here, actually. Rin, now! Push them away and I'll split them in half. Sacrifice of this usurper to the Yamoka bloodline will surely bring us back to the life set us back at the curse of honor. You're so silly, Grandpa. We both know the only sacrifice can get this family back on track. Revenge on my father, your great-great-great-great-grandson, traitor to the Yamoka name. The lust for violence in your voice fills me with cheer. I'll never forget who I am. I suppose if this is the person you want to be with, go on your journey of bloody revenge with. I should trust your judgment. The strength aside of you blooms from this same cherry tree that was planted centuries ago by your shared ancestors. If Elnari ever treats me poorly, you have my word on our family's honor. I will wield my katana and gut them like a fish. Tears roll down from behind Oni's demonic mask. You sure you want to marry into this? One last word of advice, my dear girl. The father stuff. Don't forget it, but maybe stop focusing so specifically and obsessively on it. What he did was awful, but it was ready to be done. Something for you now. Something for yourself now. Just my 2 cents. Well, be well, Rin. I'll see you again soon. Let's go, servants. Clint, Denise. Run me to the stables. I assume my dragon has been fed and attended to. Yeah, sure. I swear this is still better than dealing with Trapper's dad. I'm very sorry if I was disrespectful for your great-great-great-grandfather. You seem like a very special man. I realize I'll never measure up to someone like that. A warrior with a hell of a fashion sense. I mean, that mask. Don't worry, I'll never expect you to. Or want you to, really. If I wanted the biggest brute alive, I'd be down in Trapper's cave right now, avoiding his vintage bear traps. But that's not the life I imagined for myself. This sense of abstract duty, anger at a world changing around me, a lust for blood that's no way to live, and yet, you know now that this is the Yamoka way of life. Forever, I'm cursed to battle against the dragon that lives inside of me, or at least maybe I was until now. Call me the Dragon Tamer, baby! Oh, fuck off. Why am I cringe? Stop being cringe! Stop being cringe! Don't want this game yet? Please don't ruin it. Sorry, I have no idea where that came from. I think we spent the entire time in this lantern room. We'll just get back to the beach. Why is my character so fucking cringe, man? The moonlight sets a dramatic mood as the storm clouds roll on, in and around the black lighthouse. You know, the sun might have set, but if we wait long enough, it'll rise again. Spirit moves her sheer robe, showing you a strappy black bikini. Her pale skin glows under the light of the moon. I was not expecting that! Maybe you can help me get a head start on applying for tomorrow's sunscreen? Ayo! Ayo! Again, I mean, yeah, of course. Last time was, well, definitely felt more connected to you afterwards. To be real with you, I kind of just asked you for a goof, but I really enjoyed it. I swear, though, if you tell anyone about this, I will not be labeled a foot freak. Oh, no! Is there anything wrong with feet? Just something about that kind of attention really gets people talking. Ready? Steady. Oh, fuck. God, I hate this. Ah, shit, I missed. Close. Not the foot, I know. Yes. Almost. Ah, shit. Close. Yeah. Rin! 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 Stop this! This cringe! Rin! I'm not reading that. I am not reading that. I'm 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 sorry, but... I'm not reading that. I am not reading that. Moist. Moist feet. Don't. Get up here right now. Are we gonna fuck? But you can find the towel to wipe off your lotion hand. Spirit grabs you and pulls you in close. Yeah, we finally kissed! Yes! Her lips lock onto yours. They're surprisingly soft and warm. The sensation is incredible. Clouds cover the moon and you find yourself on the beach with Spirit in complete darkness. You can feel the narrow straps of her bathing suit come undone. Ah! And you come to life, snaking through the hair, wrapping around your body, lifting up onto your feet. Oh, hello! So this is what it feels like. Is my character a fucking virgin? To fly? Oh my god. The spirit pulls you in close. You feel bits of glass press into your flesh. Pain and pleasure mix and wash over you like the ocean. Salty air stinging your skin as you writhe in pain against your undead lover. That sounds hot as fuck. That sounds hot as fuck, bro. Jesus. Check Discord server and specimen past him. I will. The lighthouse howls. In the darkness, you're pretty sure the spirit lets the dragon inside of her take over. If it kills you, you're sure it would have been all been worth it. The clouds part as you manage to pull yourself exhausted away from spirit. A chunk of broken glass is lodged into your shoulder. When you pluck it from your skin, it drips blood. Sorry, I think this got stuck to me when I was having the best night of my life. Spirit drags her fingertip over the sharp end of the glass shard. Keep it. Consider it a memento. I've got plenty more where that came from. We just had gay sex with Spirit on a beach. You ran to a beach to find Claudette and Dwight waiting for you. Now is the time, Elnari, to face your destiny. Actually, about that, Elnari, can we talk privately? Maybe not here. Maybe someplace will be better for this talk. You know how we feel about schedule spirit. Very strongly. And you know how I feel about people telling me what to do? Don't do it. Like I said, I'd rather have this talk with Elnari privately. It's not right here in front of everyone. You know, from my experience in upper management at my father's mine, I learned that if you're gonna fire someone, the best place to do it is in public so they don't freak out. No, that is exactly not how you do it, Trapper. Absolutely not. Please, enough of the fire talk. Wait, you think? No, she couldn't be. They seem so in love. I mean, not really. Spirit is still Spirit. But if I tried to imagine Spirit in love, I suppose she hadn't attempted to murder Elnari yet, so... Okay, fine. Guys, but your guess is good as mine, really. That girl is very hard to read. A word of advice, though. If you're gonna end it quickly. In my experience, the most pathetic creature... The more pathetic the creature, the more annoying the howls are. I don't need any advice, everyone cut out! Except for Elnari. Did anyone say final howls? That's my kind of jam. I can stay, right? Spirit, fucking cut him. Especially you. Out! Lame. Alone with Spirit, you feel something hanging in the air. More awful than the lingering smell of the Cleaver body spray. That gag. I'm gagging. We're all gagging for Cleaver body spray. Spirit, Rin, I don't know what you're planning on saying, but before you say anything, I just want you to know that I really, really enjoyed my time with you. Getting to know you over these past few days helps me get to know myself. For that, I just wanted to say thank you. That's sweet. You're welcome. And you know what? This is the kind of thing that shows to me that you've got a good heart inside you. Too good for me to carve out and toss into the ocean, but also too good for me to love. Are we getting dumped? Are we getting dumped? If we get dumped, I'm gonna cry. I know this is fictional, but fuck me, man. I need someone who shares my interests, someone who I can connect with, someone jaded and dispassionate, only driven forward by desire for revenge. I need someone who isn't so warm that I feel cold in comparison. We just got fucked and dumped. Can never trust feet people. You're right. You're right, Nada. You're right. Fuck off, Rin. Fuck off, Rin. No, you're hitting the vape after you got swerved. What am I supposed to do? I'm sad. I don't know if... Before you finish that, just know that if we're not friends, we'll probably become enemies and I will destroy you. Friends it is! I'm glad to have you here for me when I needed you, but not so close to me when I didn't. So yeah, I'll see you around. Spirit starts to leave. Wait, what was that? That's how it ends? You're just leaving me here. I'm not sure I'd use the word ends, and for that matter, I wouldn't say that I'm leaving, but we're definitely going through we're definitely through. The fact is that I can't see that. Well, it proves that we never really belonged together. Anyhow, good night, Elnari. What the hell? I just spent this time in this island doing everything I can to get to know you, only to be told that I just leave the chocolate factory though through the side door. Welcome to the friend zone. I don't know what that means. Anyway, I said goodnight, Elnari. See you around. Jeez, I'm sorry. What a bummer. Hey, why did she keep saying she'll see me around? Gosh, I have no idea. And so, my precious killers live happily ever after, as they should, learning to love themselves first and foremost. I was trapped in a never-ending cycle of torture of my design. Wait, did I just follow my true identity? You made it this far, you should probably know that. That you have to play again to find out more. Goodbye, Elnari. See you later. And again. And again. And again. Forever. Fuck this game, man. Fuck this game for breaking my heart. I hate that this music slaps, otherwise I'd be very upset right now. Fuck's sake. What did you put in Discord? I fucking hate that, Vel. I hate it. I hate it. Ah, shreds. That was a wholesome ending. I must admit, it was fun. It was very fun. Very fun game. I enjoyed it a lot. I'm just gutted that my heart got broken. I wonder if your heart gets broken every time, or whether it's just a random breakup after you get fucked, or if it was just that because of spirit, right? Because your personalities kind of clash with spirit, right? So if I did date Huntress, would it be different? Would I get dumped? Would I get fucked and dumped? Or nah? Who knows? Who knows? Mommy Milker. I guess we could play it again another day. See what happens. This is fun. I'm glad you think so. I'm glad you liked it. It was fun.